Is chromatic like any of like the basic element dragons, or is it?
Yeah, they're color based, like black, green, red. All of those are chromatic. So you guys are in the secret room. The trap has been disarmed, so you don't need to worry about it. What would you guys like to do?
Why not a?
You would still detect any magic from the trap?
No, it's just gone.
Never mind. I was gonna say you don't want good dragons. I was gonna suggest a tungsten dragon. But a tungsten dragon is dedicated to good and nothing else.
Interesting. What about
They have
a chromium dragon?
Chromium dragon is.
That's no way. That's
in an
actually a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Where did you find it? 'Cause that's not the monster manual.
I'm on the Forgotten Realms wiki, so I just am on a wiki.
Chromium.
Chromium dragon they live in Arctic habitats, and they are the most evil of Ferris dragons.
Oh, there you go.
They're also obsessed with treasure.
So blue and brass are associated with desert environments.
Yeah, so I would, yeah, I think blue works. Besides, I mean, that is my favorite because it's my favorite color. So,
dude, tungsten dragon, that's sick as hell. It is a blast of sand as a breath weapon. That's cool.
That is cool.
Tungsten
All right, anyways,
can cast tungsten balls once per day.
Dude, do you know how crazy that is? Because like, imagine having metal armor and just getting hit with like sand. Like you'll just disintegrate. That's crazy that's legitimately as strong as like fire and stuff like that, because people use sand blasters to like polish shit.
How did we get to this?
don't worry about it. Anyways, so yes, you guys are in the secret room. What would you like to do?
Oh, guys, the body, it didn't. You say what? Like it didn't bleed when I threw it at it? Is that what you?
Yes,
said?
and you can confirm that now. If you look at the body, the knife that what's his name, Cedric definitely didn't throw. You can see there's no blood around the wound at all. No blood around it at all.
I definitely didn't throw 2 daggers.
So, with that in mind, what does anyone want to do? Val, you haven't done anything. I haven't done much this session. What would you like to do?
Yeah, blue dragons are lawful evil. Okay.
Wait, Brian, you didn't step forward into this room. You just looked in and then threw a couple daggers at the body, right?
Yes, correct.
There's no evidence that I threw daggers.
I mean, I can tell. I can see the missed dagger over there, and then I can see the dagger in.
Well, the missed dagger is just a pile of molten slag on the ground.
That molten pile of metal could be anything.
Oh. And what about that dagger that's in the body itself? I mean,
that was already there.
Why are you lying to me? Oh. What's the... Wait, in the room, this is actually like...
Yeah, it's a chair. It's a chair made of bones.
And the walls are bones, too.
Yeah.
I know.
And your bones are bones.
How do you know? They're in our body. We can't see.
Oh, you know, I've had experience.
But do you know that that's what's in your body? You know that's what's in other people's bodies, but what about your own?
Exactly.
You ever,
I mean, Vaughn knows, considering that they branded her for a minute straight, so she saw her own bones.
Dude, who are you? You never let this down.
Don't worry about it. All right, so yeah, what do you want to do, Va? Everything you see on the thing is there except for the glyph, which is gone because that was the trap.
Oh, yeah. Is there anything special about the walls?
They're a bunch of human skulls.
Is there any particular skulls that would stand out to me?
No. They're just human skulls. they're just skulls. Because you're in a predominantly human city and humans make up most of the species. It's like 70% of the world is human, so.
David, can you give us a % of the population for every race?
Okay. I
Right, yeah.
mean, it's pretty easy. It's humans are the most populous, around 70%. Elves are the least populous, probably around 5%. I would say dwarves are a little more than that. They'd probably make up 15%, and then you have the other races make up the rest.
Make up the other 10%.
Yeah, most of that would be dragonborns, but there's not a lot of those are the main races. But obviously, they're just technically like there's what is Artemis? There's Goliath. There's whatever.
That was me.
Yeah,
Singular.
there's Artemis. Stuff like that.
Oh my god. Can I go check out the chair?
Yeah.
Actually, it's a throne.
I've said both. It doesn't matter. So yeah, well yeah, we can.
Okay.
It looks comfortable. I'm lying. It does not look comfortable. It looks very disturbing to sit in. Kind of like
Fair
it has essentially a couple scapula as the headrest.
Oh.
The armrests are femur bones. You have a nice rib like back support. I mean, it's
Beautiful.
it's immaculate. Yeah.
Guys, what if I sit in
You're
it?
almost explaining it like you made it.
Well, I mean, when Lawson stayed over the night, he may have lost a few bones. So
That's crazy.
It's okay. He can spare a few, especially in
No,
the
that's
leg
right.
area.
yeah, that's why
This might be-
he didn't notice, but he actually lost like half his height because I took his femurs. So
Femur.
Guys,
Directly number.
now this might be a bad idea, but what if we take the body and set it in the chair?
I mean, you can.
What would
Do
happen?
you want to touch the body?
No, but I also don't want to sit in the chair. So let's take.
What does person think of this whole film?
Oh, Glinda.
Yeah.
Hey, where is she?
I'm not gonna bother spawning her. And she looks around. She's looking at the walls and is like, very creative decorations.
Wait, Lawson knows what France is. He knows about the catacombs.
That is true. That's true.
Holy
That is
shit,
true.
Yingvar, what do you know about this catacombs?
They are slightly different, so you know that these are not from the French menace themselves. But yes, there is a conclusion to be drawn from the similarities, but they're not the same.
The day David specifies that an NPC is French is the day that NPC will suffer a fate worse than death.
So yeah, Yingvar, any revelations you want to share about the French and the catacombs?
Wasn't there like a revolution or something?
About the catacombs?
Revolution?
No, the catacombs were made to store the bodies of all the people that died from the Black Death. So your character would know that.
Oh.
So it was a utilitarian way to store the bodies, but these walls are not utilitarian. They are very clearly a work of art.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll use the French knowledge. That's what you notice, Yingvar, is that the walls, every single skull is placed with a precision and thought behind it.
Is this a table or a chest?
It's a chest.
Oh, I thought it was like a plaque explaining
I
something.
I thought it was a table.
So, note to self: don't use that chest icon anymore. Corey, would you like to open the chest?
Is it does it look
Pocket.
magic?
All right, Corey
We'll
throws the
find out.
chest open, and there's just books inside.
Maybe like a
Magic
book?
books?
No magic.
I
about 'em.
guess I wish to take and examine the books.
Okay. You pick it up, and you can see on the spine it says we'll say it says the Prince, along the spine of the book. But
The
when you
blueprints?
no,
Sorry, my headset just died.
it's
What?
no. Okay, you pick up one of the books and you notice that down the spine it says the Prince, and you open it up. And you find that whatever this book once contained has been completely covered up. What has covered them up is what can only be described as insane ramblings of that are just that it's pretty much it's handwriting that is so spiky and so erratic it's impossible to read, and it fills every little bit of the page. In some parts, so much has been written on each individual page that you can't. It's just a big mass of ink. There's not even any space to delineate letters. And every single page, front and back, is filled with this scrawl.
You know this.
Hmm?
Whatever went on here, whoever wrote in this book, they are not even close to sane.
And to save some time, examination of the other books reveals the same.
This man is a genuine lunatic,
Wait,
and I'd
Uh,
rather not meet them.
wait, I might have missed it. Can we actually understand what it says or no?
no,
No,
no.
I just see a
Okay.
bunch of scribbles.
Well, wait, hold on. What if I tell you that I have comprehend languages?
That's not the issue.
Would that even
It's
work?
not. It's not a
What do
language
you-
issue.
It
Like-
works in text.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
says
a
it
language
works in
issue.
Yeah,
text.
but like,
the problem
if
is
it's
just
like,
you literally
if
it's
it's in a language, yeah,
ineligible.
like,
It's not
not
eligible.
that you don't know the
Yeah.
language.
yeah, it's like you can know English, but if someone writes it horribly, you can't read it.
Yes.
That's it.
It's a mixture of the handwriting and the fact that he's been like he wrote on top of himself. Whoever wrote this, so like
Mhm.
it's hundreds of words written on top of each other. In
So-
a very
uh,
hard to read hand, so even with comprehend languages, you could not understand what was being.
So even with my character, the whole thing of like I'm a bard that writes stories and all, even I wouldn't understand the shit.
No,
There's no
human
description.
could understand
A
this.
straight fucking ink blob.
And I mean,
What is there to understand?
and also like if you guys even did understand it, I mean, it's a madman. You can imagine the stuff he'd write.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to know, what you need to do is you need to go to the bookstore, buy the Wheel of Time books. And once you get to book 2, and I think around book 5, there's very good descriptions of what it would sound like. That's a totally reasonable request if you want to know what it would
Either
be
way,
like. Yeah,
Bob.
yeah.
He's shilling.
Sit on the fucking chair.
Yes, best book series of all time.
Oh, so you want me to die, Korg? Oh.
Yes.
So, with
Just
that,
say you hate
with that in mind, would you guys like to do any? Oh, well, I guess you saw. No one's examined the body yet, so we'll stay. You will be staying.
I walked up to the body. That's when.
Yeah, Cedric, would you like to examine the body?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my dagger out first.
Okay. When you take
Reach
it out,
over, take it.
you take it out, and again, there is nothing on your dagger. There is no blood. There's nothing at all.
Oh, is that the dagger that you were stabbing the body with that you said that you didn't? Oh.
With that in mind,
Just,
you also see no
free
blood.
dagger,
There's also no blood or anything in the wound. With that in mind, make me a medicine check.
That's an 8.
You
However, I don't think it's been an hour since
No.
he.
It hasn't.
So, I'll try it. Okay, that's 14.
There doesn't appear to be any blood in this body, but you have no idea as to why that would have happened.
No, it was a waste of a bardic inspiration.
No, because you learned something. You learned there's no blood in it anywhere. Because there's other. Yeah, I guess you also kind of learned that it is a actual body. It's not like a fake or anything like that. Which are other reasons why there wouldn't be any blood. This was a person that has died, and they just don't have any blood.
Can I
Does he
check
have
to see
anything on
if,
him?
other than the knife that was thrown in it from a mysterious force, are there any other wounds in the body?
Yeah, go ahead. Medicine.
Boy, time for my +1 medicine. I got an 11.
Don't worry, guys.
No. You can't find anything. But if anything, that's just as telling that there is no other wounds that you find. Yingvar?
Let me take a look at this thing.
Because I don't know if it's a thing of the world or characters would know it, but my guess is like maybe vampire related somehow for no blood. But I don't know.
That is kind of what I
The
was
lack
thinking
of
as well.
wounds.
Oh my god, David is bringing in just vampires in his campaign. That's funny. That's really funny.
15.
It's funnier than you think, Booyah.
It's funny. It's really funny.
Insert JoJo reference. There, it's over.
Oh my god, speaking of vampires, David, next time I see you in person, I gotta actually show you this video. That was really funny. Oh my god.
Just send him the video.
No, I can't because it's on TikTok, and TikTok has, if it's over a minute long, you can't send it to, you can't send it on Instagram.
Anyways,
I'll
Yingvar.
send it on this.
Yingvar.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you don't find any wounds across the entire body. The only things that you find was that the only thing you find at all is a couple of strange rash-like wounds up on by its throat. It's weird. It's not like just straight holes. There's like a little bit of like irritation around them, and they're just kind of all over the neck area. They could have been you could easily mistake them for like pimples or something like that, which is what the other two people did. You're not sure what they are though. They're just weird.
Let's see. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna fight a lich that casts life drain or something.
Interesting. Corey, would you like to take a shot at examining the body?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I'll try. Is it just a medicine check?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 14.
You learn nothing new.
I had a +1. It's not
All right.
good.
So yeah, you don't. None of you are really 100% sure what this is. So that unless
Wait,
Corey wants to
Benton.
try, you're not gonna really find out.
Oh my god, he didn't pay attention.
I suppose Glinda
Benton.
could try if you want her to.
What am I supposed to roll? Medicine check? Okay.
Yeah, best. Oh god.
Nat 1 incoming. Oh, hey, 17.
Somehow
Oh
the
my
best
God.
roll yet. Korg, you sense you get an odd sense of deja vu as you examine the wounds, and you're able to put together that these are the strange wounds around the neck area appear to be similar to a vampire spite.
Oh my god! Whoa! Isn't that fucking crazy? Alright, which one of you guys is
Vampire.
the secret vampire?
I would also like to
I
direct.
hardly know it.
I'd like to direct everyone to the general, and look at the last gift that I put in general. This was I definitely didn't send this as soon as you guys entered this room properly. Well, but also I
think
love.
we should burn the body because
Not bad thinking.
And destroy the ankles.
Yeah, we should crush their ankles.
I don't know if you
feel-
guys. No, you guys want to destroy ankles. You have to find something more creative.
No, we're the digit destroyers. Come on. Oh wait, no, that's our another life.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the other one.
surely Sacred Flame is close enough, right? It's flame-like radiance. By the power of my holy flame, murder the dead body. Well, you know, I have a torch.
So yeah, you wanna burn the body?
yeah, just to be safe, because.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you burn the body. The only thing left are its bones. Afterwards, it's just ash and bones.
Ash and bone. The great
Anyone
names
want to
for a
make
band.
their own
Is
here?
the vampire like lore like that they can spread by like a bite? Is that like common knowledge or is that supposed?
Well, there's all kinds of tales
Well,
about why.
I
I
guess
would
it's
say
not common knowledge. It's a commonly told story. I
common
guess.
knowledge. There's a number of like different stories that people might have. I feel for your area, it would probably more do with like unconsecrated dead would be the kind of the tale in what's the place. I can't remember the lore. And in Skulden, that's the vampire lore. In Skulden is that they're people that didn't get a proper burial coming back from the dead. For Cedric, the dwarf idea of vampires would involve kind of like religious people that disgrace a religious site would come back as a
Okay,
vampire.
so burning the body wasn't unlike the area. That's.
I mean, it would be safe to burn a body. That whenever a vampire's involved, people
I
tend
was
to
very
take
confused why
precautions.
that was the first idea.
Hey guys,
You don't want a body supposedly bitten by a vampire to randomly come back as a vampire.
I didn't know it would be they come back to life.
hey guys. So like, aren't vampires made when like bodies aren't properly buried and stuff like
Well,
that?
to
And
be
aren't
fair,
we on?
that's just a story. Is what I'm saying.
That's just a
That's the story
but,
they tell. That's not necessarily the
but like,
truth.
if we're in a catacombs where this doesn't seem to be a burial grounds but more an art display, we might want to be a little more on guard here.
Yeah, but
I
I
feel
think
like a lot
burning
of
the body
these.
is a safe way of it's giving them a.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd say burning is a proper burial. Even
oh
I
yeah, no,
mean,
no,
yeah, burning would be. I would say
that would be a.
burning would. If you want to retroactively change the reasoning, 100% burning is how you deal with it in Scotland.
I'm just saying if these walls are adorned with the skulls of people for purely decorational purposes, I'm willing to bet that they were not given any proper burials themselves.
Okay, but they need a body
they
to
need a
combat
physical
that.
body.
That's
Yeah.
true, but that if the people that built this place were willing to do that, I'm willing to bet that any full bodies that they have laying around didn't get any proper burials either. So
Yeah,
Mm.
so we should be cautious in the future.
yes,
So,
that's
Corey,
what
you
I'm.
just want me to go sit on that chair?
Of course.
Oh,
wanna sit-
Cedric is already.
Can I sit on Corey's lap?
What the fuck?
If court consents, yes.
On Court's
Hmm.
lap.
By
I
the way,
mean,
I still
Cedric.
have Enemy Dead Scroll.
Okay, I was actually busy looking. Here's a great example of why Dungeons and Dragons should not cannibalize the lore in the new Monster Manual like they did. They have zero suggestions on how vampires are created in the lore.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's kind
I
of
was thinking-
ridiculous that they don't
So
have
what you're
anything.
essentially left to go off of different different regions' actual like
You're
stories on it.
you're just left to make it up for yourself. They don't give a suggested one, which is ridiculous.
Like vampires exist, but they gave no lore on it.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I,
fun.
I hate that because it's like you give the lore for the newer dungeon masters, you know. Like obviously, people are gonna change the lore, but you should give as much lore as possible
Yeah,
for
like
the newer dungeon masters to work off of.
yeah, like for example, like dragons are inherently evil, but if you raise it from birth, you can, with a lot of effort,
Yeah.
change it, even though they are, or especially during the early adolescent stages, they are very like prone to.
Or the opposite, like make it where it's like dragons can't be tamed or whatever, something like that. Just so you have some idea of what to do as a new DM.
It's not really being tamed, but it's if you're a new DM, yeah, just make him evil. There's really, but
yeah, that's what it should be. All right, so Cedric, you sit in the chair.
Yep.
It's very uncomfortable. When you sit down, not only is it uncomfortable in the sense that you're sitting on the eerily familiar feel of human bones. I guess you're not a human, but whatever. It's close enough. It's also just inherently uncomfortable. The ribs are poking into you. The scapula headrests don't really work. It's just not a good chair at all.
This
Do you feel any
certainly
different?
is a chair.
Do you feel any different?
Are you feeling
I
more-
feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
pelvis under your ass.
I got a pelvis in my wait.
He
Wait.
normally has a pelvis.
No, he has a pelvis, but now there's one under his ass.
All right. So if that,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
What the fuck?
Dude,
so
he sat in the chair. Now his ass has a crack in it. Oh wait, that was there already.
so with that in mind, that's everything here. That's everything in this room.
Wait,
so it's
wait,
we're
no,
gonna.
the chair. It sealed his crack.
Okay. So there's one other exit in this room that you can go out of if you so choose.
Oh, that's different than where we
Yes.
came in.
Yeah, yeah, there's that way you came in, there's the secret door where you're just in, and then there's another door out.
Can you mark where the door is?
Yes I can.
I put a sticker down. Can you?
Doo-doo.
That's
Or is this where? I don't know if that's a door or not, but yeah. I think it is.
Yeah.
So that's the secret
Yeah,
one
that is the secret door.
Oh, why that get so big?
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Dang it.
Alright, so we want to continue on to the next room, guys?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Should I take a healing potion and shit?
No, bro.
Yeah, if you want to go.
Or does anyone have anything to heal me?
How ouchie do you? Cause I have.
I'm about half health.
I have healing hands, and I can heal you 3d4.
How are
I got hurt 23 in the fight, so yeah, that's.
I could heal you 2d8 plus 5.
That's better than 3d4. Or is it a potion, or is it?
It is a single spell slot of which I don't use anyway.
Okay,
Mine
yeah, fuck it.
isn't even a spell slot. Mine is just an action I can do once
That
a
I mean, it's
long
a
rest.
spell slot that's
That's-
not being used anyway.
That's true, but to be fair, I don't know.
Oh wait, is yours a cantrip, DJ, or is it?
His is a
No, mine is a racial ability.
yeah.
Ah, so it would take
Yeah,
time.
but can't you use it to like get poisons?
No, it doesn't take time.
Can't you use that to get rid of poisons and stuff too, though? Or is that
No, it all it is you just roll d4 equal to proficiency and heal them that
Lawson,
much.
That's
you're
how
thinking
it
of lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, I think Lawson's is better because that's like a minimum of 7, right?
It's a minimum of 7, yes.
Whereas DJ's is a minimum of 3.
A
Or is there a
minimum of 7,
modifier
a
to it?
maximum of
No.
21.
Yeah, just do that. So it's 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, I'm rolling for you.
Oh, you roll it. Okay.
Heal 10.
Damn. Okay, that's
just
good. That's
just under half. It's not too bad.
yeah.
I mean, we could do both of it, and then we can see who heals better, and then the one. I'm kidding.
3d4, I'd have to get really high fucking rolls to get.
Yeah, but you don't get. Is it just 3d4, DJ, or is it plus?
It is just 3d4.
Yeah, mine is.
I guess, but
plus
you can
5.
cast it for free with a ritual, so.
No, it's Ben. It's not a ritual. It's not a spell. It's nothing. It is just an ability.
It's a
I
feature.
don't know why you keep saying all this. I've explained this 3 times.
It's a feature he gets for being ASMR.
What the fuck?
ASMR.
I just heard someone yell outside. Not yell, sorry, scream.
That was me.
Look at your self-defense gun ready, just in case.
Yeah, I got my pepper spray in the bag. Don't worry.
You can offer them some fireball.
Maybe not 21 yet.
What?
Get your carry license when you turn 21, everyone. Don't be smart. That's all. That's my PSA for the day.
Low key, I think we should take a trip to a firing range. That could be kind of fire. I've only ever gotten to shoot.
He just wants to shoot my guns, guys.
I've only gotten to shoot guns once in my life, and it was not a very positive experience.
Okay, I'm not against it, but the issue is, A, I don't trust you, and B, ammo is really expensive, man. That's the real that's the actual issue here. Ammo is just expensive.
I've shot an AR and I think a 12 gauge.
All
I
right.
did not like shooting a shotgun.
It was at Carterverse. It was at Carterverse house in like
Yeah.
his like field.
The shotgun hurt my shoulder.
Honestly, the shotgun was kind of scary. I really wanted to like put my cheek on like to look down the sight, but I know you shouldn't do that. That's a horrible idea. But
All right. So with that,
but the AR has like
yeah.
no recoil. That was fine.
Mm,
That was,
I'm gonna say no recoil, but it's not that bad, honestly.
or it's not. It's like basically
You get used to it.
not. Yeah.
The last experience I had with a gun was when I was in like middle school, and
And you
it
brought.
was when I was- no.
I
The
mean,
last experience I had with a gun was in middle school. Is a crazy American statement. Like that is a pure American statement right there.
I
I've
was
also
over
shot
at
a
my
revolver. That was fun.
I was over at my cousin's house, and my cousin's
You were doing what you did.
he he like built his own rifle and told me to shoot it.
Well, there's
And
your first problem.
yeah, so he told me that he still needed to adjust the sights. So he was having me shoot it and then seeing what he needed to do to adjust the sight so it was like zeroed in properly. And
Wow, he knew the
I
term.
I did not have fun. David,
Yeah.
you forced me to play squad with you. Of course I know what it means to zero in sights.
Well, I just want you to experience peak, okay?
It's
La,
not.
la, lava.
Okay, with that in mind, you guys leave the room and you start walking down the hallway that you find on the other end of it. And as you are walking down the hallway, you notice a person standing in the middle of the hallway in the distance. Would you like to keep walking forward?
Well, is it supposed to be paused?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna
So
be
we
an
see a
infinite.
guy.
It's
Hey,
gonna be an infinite hallway.
better to be one person than to be um two younger people because like that would be scary because then it would be like that one movie that I can't remember the name of.
I'm sorry,
The
The
Shining.
Shining? You can't remember the name of The Shining?
The
movie that
Shining, or
the
I
movie
mean,
that
there's a
never
lot of
watched.
there's a bunch of different movies that you could really have.
Dude, that's such
Yeah,
a
but they all
generic
came from The
fucking
Shining.
trope.
It's probably the
Oh
That,
Shining.
boy,
yeah, that is also kind of a trope.
yeah.
It's,
Two
But
freaking
it was a
children at the
trope.
end of the
It was a trope
hallway.
specifically spawned from The
Yeah,
Shining. Though.
it was
So-
strictly from The
I have-
Shining.
I have never watched The Shinings. I have never
Neither
watched
have
you-
I,
refuse
but
to
it's
watch
such a
horror movies.
classic.
I have never watched any of the Die Hard movies. What's another good movie that I
Okay,
haven't
we're doing a
watched?
Christmas party, everyone. This year we're doing a Christmas party.
Let's see. What's another movie that's really popular that I haven't watched? Hmm. I don't. Let's see. That's difficult because how am I gonna know what the movie is if I haven't watched it?
If you watched any of the Godfathers,
None of them.
of course. I mean, I haven't either, but
I haven't either.
if you watch
I
Pulp
haven't watched-
Fiction,
I did.
No, I have not. I've
I
not
don't know why I
watched.
answered.
if you watched if you watched any Quentin Tarantino movie,
I have seen a little bit of
He's-
Inglourious Bastards, but that is. You
Jesus
started to
He's
say
seen
that, but I have not watched the movie and sat down and watched it.
He's seen the live action
have you
Avatar movie.
seen Schindler's List?
That does not seem familiar now.
Holy hell! If you,
I have watched the live action Avatar movie, but I have not watched the sequel yet. So
No, I meant Avatar: The Last
This-
Airbender.
this-
Not.
I have watched Avatar: The Last Airbender live action.
Is a sequel.
The Way of the Water for the
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
I was
I
saying that because he
misunderstood.
said, "Have you watched any Quentin Tarantino movies?"
Ong. I like how slow the fights
I love when it takes 5 Earthbenders to lift one rock.
Anyway, so are you guys want to keep walking down the hallway despite the creature feature?
The creature.
Guys, I have an idea.
Can we stealthily?
Can we see anything about the creature feature?
No, not yet. Not this
Can I
distance.
throw a dagger at it?
No, with my knowledge
No,
of
not this
Wildcraft,
distance.
what is this creature?
It's a final girl horror movie trope.
Oh my god.
Have you seen
What?
Friday the 13th?
No.
Or literally any slasher film.
Have you
No.
seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Halloween?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you,
I don't-
what
To be
movies
fair-
have
to be
you watched? 'Cause
fair-
I feel like that might be faster at this
I
point.
watched the Hatsune Miku movie. I've watched most of the Marvel movies.
Head in hands, praying for my brother. If you watch the Blade
Listen.
movie,
No.
then you're not an OG then.
No, I watched a little bit of it when my stepdad was watching it, but I did not watch. And I've seen a couple clips of some stuff, but I have not watched it. I
You
did
know
not
who's in that
watch
movie?
more- No, is it
Classic
Blade?
country legend, Chris Christopherson, best writer in country music ever.
Imagine having your first and last name being Chris.
Yes.
Well,
I'm not sure. I think that they might also be. He might be C Chris and then K Chris. I'm not sure.
That's the thing. I don't watch horror movies.
No, it's okay.
The
He's
last-
okay.
The last horror movie that I went to go watch was the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Have you watched any Elvis movie?
Probably not.
Do you
Oh
know
my
who
God,
Elvis is?
I know who Elvis is. You know what movie I was thinking about that I watched a while ago that was pretty good.
Sure.
It was a long time ago. I watched The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
Never heard of
Oh
him.
my god. You never heard of that movie?
No.
Bro.
It was the little pug and the orange cat that went on like
Yeah,
a whole
Lawson,
adventure
I
together.
know
Oh
what
my
you're
God.
talking about, girl. I loved that movie when I was younger, and then I heard about the terrible things that they did to make that movie, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's very
I watched-
upsetting.
I watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Have you watched Grease?
No.
If you guys watch Red, White, and Royal.
Okay, We're gonna-
No.
We're gonna look at the top 10 most watched movies of all time, and let's see how many Lawson has seen. To be fair, these are all super old, so it wouldn't surprise me. I probably haven't seen most of these. Titanic.
Stream it. Maybe
I
stream screen.
Oh, good point.
If you haven't seen Titanic, then who even are you?
I haven't seen
I
Titanic.
feel it's been a
But that's on
while, but
purpose.
I feel like I've.
I
watched
just
it,
don't
like-
watch movies. I'm kind of with Lawson. I just don't watch
Oh,
movies.
okay. I just watched this one, Mad Max.
Never watched any of
I
them.
haven't watched it.
How
Nope.
about 28 Days
Why
Later?
are
No.
wait 20 days later? Yes, I have. I
You
have.
have?
That's the zombie.
Yeah,
That's a zombie
That's a
movie.
great
right?
Yeah.
movie.
It's
Great
such a great
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, so Titanic. Lawson?
David, have you watched The Hateful Eight?
I have.
No, but I need to watch
have
that. That's one I
watched-
need to watch.
It's such a
Dude,
good. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Have you watched? Oh my god. What is it? The was it Adam Sandler? Oh,
Blood
Grown
Diamonds? Blood Diamonds?
no. It was
Happy
the
Gilmore,
cowboy-
Billy
it was the-
Madison.
Don't
There's
mess
like-
with the Zohan.
It was the cowboy one where they're all related to the same guy.
What the? Okay, Lawson, have you seen Titanic?
Yes.
Wait a minute, Lawson. Isn't that terrible fucking film that you
That I
you
made my
decided to
mom
put?
and my nana watch. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's like you have the dude who was
Guys.
raised by
Guys.
Indians and he
Oh!
goes
It was
to
such
find
a
his
shitty
dad.
movie. It was such a shitty.
Why do I feel like I
Although, on another note,
recognize that,
have you guys
Lawson?
seen 8 Crazy Nights?
No. I don't even think I've
Lawson.
heard of it.
I don't want.
Lawson.
I don't
I've heard
want
of
to.
it.
Bitty, bom, bom.
Lawson, have you seen any Jackie Chan movies?
Probably technically yes, but I don't remember which one it was.
Have you seen Karate
Seen
Kid?
any Claude Von? I can't speak.
Uh-huh.
Claude. I don't remember his full name.
Wait,
Claude
David,
Van
go down the
Damme.
list.
No, hold
Go
on.
down the list.
Okay,
Van
let's
Damme.
do the list. Claude Van Damme. Have you seen any of his
Just do the
movies?
list.
I don't recognize that name.
All right, have you seen E.T.?
Yes.
No.
Have you seen
Really?
The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just a
Yeah.
reference, no, but Titanic's on purpose, and no, and again, on purpose. I'm purposely not watching those
Bro.
movies.
Why? They're both really good movies.
I mean,
I hate
I might
both.
have seen EC. I don't know, but I know I haven't seen Titanic. I know I
Uh,
have seen Wizard of Oz.
Wizard
Okay,
of
I'm
Oz.
shocked
The
that
Wizard of
Titanic is
fucking
3
Oz.
hours.
Everyone has seen that.
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen
shocked that
I've seen
Titanic
Wizard
is
of Oz.
3 hours and 14 minutes long, bro.
Yeah, it's a really long movie.
Main reason I will never watch this movie right here. All right, Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
It's
Lawson.
so good.
Lawson?
Yep.
The Wizard of Oz, yeah, I have. And the movie I was thinking of, by the way, was The Ridiculous Six.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I have watched that.
All right,
Yes,
Lawson.
it's-
Star Wars Episode 4.
Yes, I've watched all the Star Wars
Yes.
movies.
No.
I've watched some.
Oh, this is a
Star
good
Wars,
one. How did I
not
not think of this one? Have you watched the Lord of the Rings movies?
No.
I have not.
Bria, did you better?
haven't.
Okay, well,
I
we
believe
gotta schedule
I
that.
not.
We gotta schedule that
No,
in.
I have not.
It's been
I
a
What?
while.
Of Lord of the Rings. I haven't sat. I think I've watched one of the movies.
I think I've
David-
watched one.
The problem is that they're 3 3-hour long movies.
I'm gonna lose my mind. How have none of you seen Lord of the Rings?
I think
Because
I've seen one of the movies, and
Well,
even
here's the
then,
thing.
I know of most of the stuff from them because they got so fucking popular. No one would be quiet about it.
Here's
It's
the thing,
all the hood about.
David. I'm a really fast reader, so reading all the books was a lot easier than sitting through 3
They're
hours.
completely different experiences, though. Okay, so far we gotta watch Lord of the Rings together. We're gonna have to
We gotta watch
watch like a bunch of classic
any-
slashers. We're gonna
Any
have
Tarantino movie, honestly.
I'm
we
gonna
have to
watch
show him
it.
Pulp
I'm
Fiction.
gonna
I'll be
watch it
honest. I don't think
I-
Tarantino movies are for Lawson because they require you to pay attention.
That's true. Oh my god. Okay, Snow White. Never seen it, but I haven't watched a lot of Disney, honestly.
Yes, I've watched like every
In the
Disney movie.
animated one. though.
1937. Wow.
I
Yes.
have not seen
Yeah.
Snow White,
That's
but I've
before-
seen other
Lawson,
movies.
This is before World War One. World War Two. That's how old it is.
This
This came out the year World War II started.
Jesus Christ.
That's how old some of these movies are. Okay, good one. This is a great one, Lawson. Have you
I have
seen?
not watched any
Nope.
Terminator movies.
Jesus Christ.
I
I think I've
I
seen
think-
one of them.
I think I have, but like I don't really remember.
I've
them.
seen
Yeah.
behind the.
I
I've
think I
seen a-
walked in on my dad watching this movie, and I like sat down and watched a particular
I have
scene.
seen. I have seen a
think.
behind the scenes of the Terminator where he's chasing after like a bike or something like that, and he had
Yeah,
to slow himself down because he ran fast enough to catch up to the bike.
Yeah, that is this movie. You need to watch
Okay.
a great movie. Okay, Lion King.
Yes, I've watched the Lion
Yeah.
King.
Yes.
You already
Lion
said
King,
no to
yeah.
The Godfather. What in the world
I've
is the
seen The
Jesus film?
Godfather.
What is
What
the
is
Jesus
it?
film?
Hold on, I've never heard of this.
According to the New York Times, this film is
My-
is likely the most watched picture of all time.
The Godfather's one is
Been
like.
viewed more than
What?
6 billion
I
times.
have never heard of this.
Never heard of that either.
Lawson, have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yes, I've seen Jurassic Park.
What
Okay.
is this? What? Wait, what if
Yeah.
I text my mom and and ask if
I've-
she's heard the Jesus film?
I've legitimately
imagine-
never
I've
heard
heard
of
of-
seen this.
I've heard of Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
seen Passion of the Christ, Lawson?
I have no idea what that is.
Holy
No, I
cow.
haven't, but I've seen the South Park episode.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I've watched most
Yes.
of the Indiana Jones
Yeah.
movies. I also played the Lego games though, so
Same.
Harry
I
Potter,
think
yes.
I've seen
Wait,
a
okay,
movie.
no, have you seen?
but-
Okay, Lawson, real one. Have you seen the Dark Knight trilogy?
I
I
haven't.
haven't. I'll be honest.
Those are
I
three
have.
of the probably the best Batman movies you can
I
find.
have seen Pirates.
Okay,
Pirate.
okay, but I will say this. Okay, no, okay. People did Schindler's List dirty, man. This movie is so good.
I watched
Irish, okay. It's the Curse of Black. It's not even Dead Man's Chest or At World's End. Damn.
I watched Jojo Rabbit.
Oh,
We all
I watched that in
well,
school.
we
Yeah.
watched it in
Oh,
school,
Forrest
bro.
Gump, Lawson?
Have you seen Forrest Gump, Lawson?
Have you seen G-Force?
Yes.
Yes, I have actually.
Yes, I played the games too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I also had the game.
The game. Oh God, I need to find that game. That game was so good.
I had it
I've
on the
watched
PS2, I think.
I had it on the
watched Forrest.
DS.
Or
I had the
PS
DS
or-
one. You've seen Forrest Gump. Shocking.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
I've seen most of Forrest Gump. I don't remember all of it. I'd have to rewatch it again. But
here's the summary. War is bad, but bullying is bad. War is bad. Hey, Jenny, this woman I've loved my whole life, I'm a severely autistic man with brain damage, and I've clearly had a crush on you the entire life, and you spent your entire life running away and ducking me and leading me on, without just firm out rejecting me and being a good person. And then after you get AIDS from being a slut and having a child, you're gonna force me to raise your child, because the fact I love you and would do anything for you. There you go.
He also runs for a long time.
He runs for a long time.
That's not important to me. That's not important. I'm more just wanting to rant about Jenny.
He starts running, and he does not stop running.
That is true. All right, Michael Bay Transformers.
He also a bubblegum shrimp.
Yes.
I have watched, I believe, every single Transformers movie.
Okay, Back to the Future.
Have you seen Transformers 1?
Yes.
Great. I'm so sad that's not going to get a sequel. All right, Back to the Future.
1 or
Transformers 1.
Yes.
Is it not getting a sequel?
It probably.
I thought they set up. I thought they set up the potential for a sequel.
It didn't really do that good. It's probably not. Back to the Future, though, Lawson.
I have watched Back to the Future, and I think I've watched the other one too.
All right. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, a movie I still need to watch is the third Sonic live-action Sonic movie.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my God, guys, did you watch Did we watch Pride and Prejudice, guys?
Shut up.
Yes, we have.
No.
I'll kill myself.
No.
Lawson, have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
No.
Go to the bathroom when you guys
Christ.
talk movies, and maybe
I
when you get
haven't.
back, we could actually do
I
something
haven't
together.
Yes,
We'll see.
yes. When we're back, we'll go back. Matrix.
I have
What
not
did we-
watched it
Yes.
myself. No.
I
I've
think
seen all
I
three
think
of
I
them.
never realized what actually
Oh.
led to this, guys. Casablanca.
Don't worry about it. Have you seen Casablanca?
No.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh
Really?
my God, you people!
It's like
Yeah.
I have
It's a
never heard of that
classic.
movie.
Here's looking at you,
God.
kid.
I haven't watched it, but I do
Like
Like,
know
Kamehameha,
about
like
it
I
at
said,
least.
I've never been a person to really watch many movies.
Okay, so
Never
what I'm
did.
learning is we need to have movie nights because you guys are a bunch of
Lawson.
uncultured swines.
Dude, can we
Okay.
can we all bring a movie?
What?
Well,
What?
What
gig
is
up.
that?
Gig is up. Gig is up.
What did I miss, guys?
The gig is
Just
up.
look on
Don't-
your screen and you'll see.
He closed his stream, guys.
No, look on your screen and you'll
Look at
see.
Yeah.
Hold on, I
Yeah.
gotta shut my door real quick.
All right, guys. Who's gonna get seduced?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say
don't-
Me,
I'm
me,
gonna,
me.
I'm gonna say one thing really quick.
I mean,
guys.
I'm the bride.
Just one thing really quick.
Yeah.
Wood.
You son of a bitch. Who said that?
I'm back. What happened? Why is Bria mad?
Guys, I was one of the first people that said I was gonna bring homemade chocolate chip cookies because everyone and shit. And now there's two other people that are also bringing desserts, and someone just said they're bringing homemade sugar cookies. Fuck you. Fuck you.
DJ,
Laughing at that.
what was that?
One of the
It was a wooden floor gift, but then it had a fucking website at the end. I'm not giving them advertisement.
Okay, I see. But also, for you,
No, that's better.
what are you bringing
Wood.
chocolate chip cookies to?
I have
Alright, come
like, a little
back, and why is
banquet
there a
thing to
succubus?
go to, and everyone in the guard. It's stuff for my.
Oh, I
yard, and
see.
So
I
we're all
see.
bringing
Okay,
stuff.
guard stuff. All right,
We're all bringing
anyways.
stuff, and I decided to bring homemade chocolate chip cookies, and then we had someone else like 2 days later
Well,
say, "I'm bringing brownies," and then we had someone
clearly-
else just say they're bringing homemade sugar cookies.
Clearly, Bria,
Bro.
you have to retaliate by sneaking laxatives into the other dessert people.
I'm not gonna do that.
Add that you're making weed brownies.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
can't.
All right, so
No.
yeah, would you guys like to walk down the hallway? You definitely do not know it's at the end of it. Just ignore that. I definitely did not.
Yes, I want to walk down the hallway.
It'll be interesting to see if Yingvar cheats on Glinda here. So
Let's
we
see
have.
if I get to her first.
You guys just walk down the hallway. There's no other direction to go. So that's.
We go back.
How close do you want to get?
Hold on, David. Question: has it been more than 10 minutes?
Yes.
How long have we walked down this hallway?
Well, you guys did the stuff in the secret room, and I decided there that it would run out because one of you did something that would have taken a good amount of time. Oh, it was burning the body. Burning the body. I said was like the 10-minute mark. So that's burning a body does take a little while. I know from experience.
I mean, nobody said we had to sit there and watch it burn the whole time, but damn.
So, yeah, you just kind of see a person in very scantily clad clothing, sitting in the middle of a magical circle, and also very quickly.
Put some clothes on, young lady.
Very quickly, I wanna just complain about something real quick.
Oh Jesus!
This is what succubus are naturally. Like, this is the token they have. But there's an issue with it because to kind of help give you some context without having to go look for the full photo. It's the incubus. They literally are using the photo for the incubus for the succubus for some reason. I'm guessing because they just copy pasted because they're lazy. Wait,
why is this the incubus one?
That's not. Wait, what? Huh?
They have them switched.
No, that's. Wait, where is that art? That's not the succubus art, though.
The incubus looks like a spirit or something.
This is the legacy incubus.
Incubus.
I mean, wood.
No, okay, so there's two incubus art. Wait, no. Oh my god, it is switched, because there's two, and when you go to incubus, it shows that artwork as in like an alternative look. And that is definitely the more feminine looking one of the two in the artwork. What the hell?
So there's two succubus, there's one incubus.
That doesn't make any sense.
A different incubus.
So anyways, to conclude the story, I literally, it bothered me so much that it was the wrong artwork. I went and homebrewed a succubus that has the same stats and everything, but I just changed the photo to be correct. Because if you're gonna commission artwork, it should be used properly because you're paying people money for this stuff. All right. So with that, yeah, it's in the magic circle and it's not moving.
Guys, I'm gonna go fill up my water real quick.
Holy shit! Oh, we gotta wait for him to come back.
I mean, to be fair, that entire time we were all yapping, I wanted to get a drink, but I wanted to join the yapping, so I'll do this.
Bruh.
You know, I'm probably gonna regret this. So let's see what gifts come up for succubus.
Okay, can you?
Oh, I already looked through them. They're awful.
Can you guys actually tell me why we went on a rant about what movies we've seen?
Because Lawson revealed that he had no culture, so.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to find out, well, watch the video afterwards. You can see all the horrible things I liked on Twitter too.
Okay, bro.
I say that I didn't actually like anything bad, but there was some questionable things.
I'm actually upset that this other person's bringing cookies and they're bringing sugar cookies. I'm actually upset about that.
It's such a weird thing
I don't know
to get
why.
upset about.
No, because I wanted it to be different. Well, it's not even I'm gonna be different. Because here's the thing. I'm making this in a shitty dorm room, okay? I made these cookies in a shitty dorm kitchen, okay? And I put my heart and soul into them. And then other people are like, I'm making... It's fine. You know what? I don't care. Honestly, these cookies are not even the best they could have been. Just because, like... There's some batches of them that I let them sit for too long, so they're actually too crunchy. In my personal opinion, they're not the best.
Okay, I feel like I'm missing something because in the succubus gifts, there is one character that appears as half of them.
Yeah,
and I don't really know what it's from.
So I recognize one of them as I think it's like Morgana. I don't fucking know the name actually. It's something along those lines.
There's the it's all I recognize is the. I recognize the Persona ones. Okay, I recognize the Persona ones. There's the girl from Overlord.
Yeah.
Albedo?
Yeah.
That one?
I think so. There's one of them's a Helltaker girl.
What the fuck is this?
There's a couple not safe for work VTubers in here.
What are you looking at right now?
I love how that summoned Lawson, by the way. What in the world? Okay, a couple of gifts have been posted since I was looking at that. Interesting.
What were you? Did you like search up Succubus in the?
Yes, that's exactly what we did.
Okay, so we've got Meru from that one animation. We've got. I'm blanking on the name. Morgana? I don't know. That's Albedo. That's.
I feel like I'm concerned. You know a couple of these, cause, Yeah, I know some of these are definitely not kosher.
Okay, one of those is Rukia from Bleach. One of them.
Which Rukia is not.
But she's dressed as one, I think, is why.
One of them is from one of them is from an off-brand anime. That's Dress Up Darling. That's Morgana again. That's
There's a Persona one. That you know what? Here. This is the Persona one. Which also that's what all women do when they learn you're a Persona fan.
One of those is Konosuba. Albedo again. That's another off-brand anime. Okay. That's a face I have not seen in a long time.
Bria, get your man.
Okay, I'm back.
Get your man, Bria.
Hi, back.
Get my.
Hey, DJ.
What?
Be happy you weren't here, because you have Lawson over here talking about, oh, that's a face I remember from a long time ago, after he calls it off-brand anime. So. All right. Anyways, so yeah. Now that everyone's back, let's focus up. Let's get this done and then we'll be done for the night. So yeah, there's.
Do your characters see the magic circle?
Yes. Did you see the magic circle?
Sahur.
Do we need an anti-brain rot rule in this Discord channel?
So my one idea is, since the last magic circle apparently did something, maybe I cast hold person so to make sure they can't do anything with the circle. Except I guess I don't have hold. I thought I had it. Okay, I guess I have command. Never mind, I don't have hold person. I guess that's a different character.
Did you guys know that most of the Italian brain rot stuff is actually incredibly racist? Specifically.
Oh, okay. I need the lore now.
What? Hold on.
Wait, no, sorry. DJ, continue. Ignore him. Here, I got you. I got you.
You know what?
I got you.
So I thought I had hold person. I don't. I have command, but I could also just try and cast sleep.
I mean, that could potentially work, I suppose.
Just as an option.
What did you guys' thoughts of that?
Well, I feel like the chance of sleep working is probably pretty low.
And why is that?
Well, just because it's not like the most powerful spell, you know.
I mean, it's just a wisdom 16.
David,
and
David, your Nichijou posting in general, that's crazy.
I mean, I have cutting words. If they succeed the ability check, I can just cutting words to try and make them fail it again.
Also, this is the official translation of the full Bombadillo Crocodilo meme.
Oh. I mean, it can't hurt to try, DJ.
You know what? I say go for it. It'd be funny.
How are you guys supposed to? We have a memes channel. You know what? You guys are all getting banned in the Discord. You're not posting in the correct channels.
Oh. I can't see what.
What did I? What did you do here?
I don't even know. David.
Oh, I love Bombadito Crocodilo.
David.
So,
David.
what are you guys doing? Cutting words, command, something like that, right?
Sleep, I believe.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
I have a really funny and mean combo I could do if everyone wants me to try it. I can sleep cutting words and use a luck point so they roll disadvantage as well. And if they fail to save twice, they're sleeping. Just for a minute,
This
but they're
is-
sleeping.
I don't think you could use a luck point to make them have
No, I
disadvantage.
can. When a creature rolls d20 for that's a tax against me.
Yeah.
Wait, they changed luck so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
because it was one of the most
They-
broken.
They
was one of the
nerfed
most
it a
broken
lot.
feats.
Yeah.
I love how you guys' initial reaction to seeing this person is, let's just put him to sleep.
Maybe.
Well,
hey,
like,
guys,
everybody's
maybe
been
that
evil.
That looks like
Hey,
a
but-
magic circle. Maybe they're like trapped or
Yeah.
something, guys. Maybe it's. Oh my god! Maybe it's like that. That's spoilers. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say maybe it's like that one part of Baldur's Gate,
Mm,
and I'm gonna just drop it there because
yeah.
unless you've gotten to the
No.
end of Act 2.
Still Act 1. Me and Ben can get to Act 2, but we still are in Act 1. We haven't even saved Halcyon, but we did the entire Underdog.
Brother, how do you do the whole Underdog before you save Halcyon? That's crazy.
Brothers,
got
brothers,
or something.
this is the last thing we have to do, please.
Oh my god,
No,
Halcyon
guys, what if
literally-
we just go and interact with them instead of?
I mean, she's smiling at all of you guys. I mean, that has to be a good sign, right? That she's smiling at all of you.
Yeah, that's pretty. I
Dude,
mean, okay, on a
reminds me
scale of like 1 to 10, how is she? Like,
How is she?
This reminds me
I guess
of-
she feels
Beauty
fine.
is subjective.
like
On a scale
on
of like 1 to 10,
how is
On a roll of 1d10.
how attractive is she? How pretty
She
is she?
is a succubus.
Va
She
is
is.
very interested.
She's a succubus. Very attractive. She has a 20 in charisma.
Oh damn.
Guys, help.
Va, I don't think you
This is
understand.
literally a creature that it is designed to suck the souls out of mortals. I think she's pretty attractive. Yes.
oh, it can suck the soul out of me anytime.
All right. This is gonna be the short.
Guys, I don't see anything wrong. She was obviously really friendly.
No?
Guys, This
Yeah.
reminds me of that. This reminds me of that one Twitter post from Base to Binksy.
No.
Please stop it! I swear to God, stop it with the Family Guy. Oh my God, it's Gooner stuff too.
It's not.
It's literally Gooner stuff.
Oh my god.
It is literally Gooner
Dude.
stuff.
Actually,
This
low
is-
key. It's actually kind of higher.
Moss
Like
and the link doesn't even work.
does it?
It
not?
does.
It doesn't
No,
work
it
for you
doesn't.
because you probably have not safe for content work disabled.
I have
You have
no
to-
account.
Yeah, you have to log in to be able to see it.
Oh, okay, so it's literally just. Okay.
Okay, Twitter's not why you saying
they-
that.
Listen.
Guys,
Okay,
I don't know if you know this, but there's a little thing where it says you can explain this post, and AI is currently analyzing the post of what this
Wait,
is.
what?
Oh
Okay,
my
no, I
God.
gotta know what Gronk says about this. Oh, can I? How do I
Yeah,
ask Gronk
holy
things? How do I ask Gronk things? I need to ask if this is Gooner.
What, do you? Okay, so next to the if you on at the
David,
top
we
of the
should get this
post,
done. Also, David.
at the top of the post,
Yes.
like there's three
Yes,
little
Benton.
dots. You could hit
I'm really.
like this post. Wait, I'll ask it.
I can only be concerned considering that whatever Lawson sent is not deemed safe for a no account user.
Is
to
this
Okay,
Gunner?
view.
I'm currently asking Grok
this,
right now.
This is one of the this is like these are the two images, and it's not even that bad.
Guys, it's giving me a long answer instead of just saying yes or no.
It's not even.
Wait, hold on,
It says
hold
to
on,
determine if
hold
this
on.
post
Hold on.
aligns with the concept of Gunner. We need to unpack the term and analyze
Hold
the
on,
content
guys,
of this post
here.
in this context.
While the vampire girl is drawn in a stylized, potentially never mind. No, Grok's wrong. Could be interpreted as flirtatious. So I don't know.
It says conclusion. This post is not Gunner content in the internet slang sense, as it lacks the explicit focus on pornography or
Gronk is just wrong. So I don't care.
Well, I mean, when you see the bottom right thing of give me likes and retweets and I'll do it, yeah, it's good.
It's Gunner.
Okay.
All right.
these sets are
Anyways.
free, but...
Anyway,
enough.
get
Lawson's a
us away from
Gunner.
that.
Yeah, we know. So yeah, Va,
continue.
you want to talk to the succubus?
Yeah,
Okay,
Va, you seem
okay.
very interested in this person
The
that we
first
just
post.
met. That is in a magic circle
The
Did she
in
say
an
first
anything
post.
underground city.
Guys, did she actually say anything though, or she's just there looking at us?
She's there smiling at you.
The second post is the Gunner post, as
Lawson?
evidenced by the last image I just.
Lawson,
Yeah.
stop it. You've lost. So Va, yeah, she's just sitting there smiling at you guys. That's all she's doing.
Yeah, I'll bite. I'll bite.
I don't think you're gonna be the one biting.
I don't know.
All right. So what do you want to say, Va?
Go on. I'll kind of like shove off forward just a tiny bit. Just go on.
Yeah.
Just your idea. Go on.
This is a great idea, by the way.
This is a
Hello.
horrible idea, guys.
Shut up. Can I ask what's going on here? What are you doing in this inconspicuous circle of drawn ruins? Did you actually describe what is on the?
It's
What's
just
on the ground?
it's just glyphs and magic runes. I mean, essentially what you
Yeah.
see.
What are you doing in the middle of these glyphs and ruins?
Go with that.
Some
For
very
no reason.
oh god,
Continue on for no reason.
Oh God.
some very bad men put me here. Would you mind freeing me?
What incentive do we have to free you?
How would I free you?
All you would need to do is break the circle. And I mean,
Why?
I don't think we can do anything here.
Korg, do you want to step forward and ask why?
Why?
Yes. Why should I help you? That is...
In response, she just flutters her eyes at you in a very suggestive manner.
That doesn't help.
Korg, get the fuck out of here. This is mine. I'm busy.
Korg reproduces via mitosis. He's unaffected.
Cedric, you can't be posting those gifs when you're not the one interacting with her.
Please.
So yeah, that's her answer.
Okay, well, you clearly I'm stuttering over my own words. Can't talk.
David, this is very important. What is Glinda's reaction?
Well, she's just watching what's happening unfold and keeping an eye on
Can I
Yingvar.
just,
She would
like,
be
quickly-
upset.
She's
if
keeping an eye on
Yingvar
Yingvar.
actually was
Yeah,
talking
she's
to her.
keeping an eye on Yingvar, clearly.
Can I just quickly like turn like Va towards me and be like, "Don't free her unless she gives a valid reason."
But what if the valid
No,
reason is
no,
her?
a valid reason.
Is her.
What if it's her? What if it's her?
No.
That's a good. That's a good reason. Don't you see her?
Madam,
She's beautiful.
you seem like a fair lady. Surely you wouldn't leave poor little me stuck here. She's gonna, and she bats her eyelids at you in the same manner she batted at Korg.
If Vod takes another step towards
that
circle, I'm a slapper.
If he takes another step, you are putting her back.
That's a
to us
21
and running
charisma,
through-
by the way. 21 charisma, Va.
Cork,
Huh?
listen to me. If she starts going over there, you're grabbing her back to us, and I am ending this.
David.
So Va, she rolled a 21 on her charisma roll to see how effective her persuasion is. So just keep
Do
that
I
in
roll a
mind.
charisma saving throw, or should I
No,
just
no.
say accept my fate because I got a 12?
No,
I have a 12.
I'm just saying, that's her. Go about how you deal with this,
Oh,
knowing
okay,
that. That's
okay,
how
got you, got
persuasive
you.
she is.
No, Korg, you
David,
don't understand. You you don't understand. Like,
I would like to I'd like to cast detect thoughts.
Yeah. Also, all this time, like, I just to be safe, I'm avoiding eye contact with her just to like,
How
just
does
in
detect
case
thoughts?
it does anything.
How does detect thoughts work again, Lawson?
I'm using the read thoughts action, and I'm not doing the probe deeper thing because technically it says do it on your next turn, so I'd have to wait until the first part takes place. I learn what is most on the target's mind right now. Are we within 30? We're within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What part? Where do you get this again?
where do you get this again?
My telepathic feat that I took.
Okay, it's
I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly just looking for stuff that increase my wisdom.
If my ring
Detect
of spell
thoughts.
storing, it's an action to use it, right? Because I'm not finding anything meant in it.
Well, I imagine it'd just be the same as casting whatever spell it is.
Okay.
I guess.
So I guess probably most on her mind right now is, yes, come here, girl, free me. That's about it. And essentially, she is. She's also kind of gauging like what Vaz seems to respond to. I mean, that's what's on her mind. Is she is trying to just figure out how to convince Va to free her.
So we're not. I'm gonna speak telepathically to Vaughn. I'm gonna say, so we're not gonna go listen to the random succubus lady we met right now. We're gonna remain rational here.
No, get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Okay. If Vod takes another step forward,
What? No. God. God.
Yeah. What Lawson doesn't realize is that she is also telepathic. So,
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Va,
So funny.
you hear in your
Uh-huh.
head, she's continuing to plead. Oh, well, while you're hearing Lawson, just come and free me, please. I can help you. I can give you anything in the world. Just come and break the circle for me.
Can I technically speak to her or no?
I mean, I don't think so.
Oh. Okay, then
I guess she could. I guess you could speak back. Yeah.
Well, is it more of like if I think it in my head?
Yeah, you
Would
can
she, like-
communicate with her. I believe is how that works.
Okay. Okay, well, in my head, I'll just think, well, you gotta give me ways to get you out of here. Like,
Any break in the circle, just all you need to do. Okay, I hate that I see Korg, and then it's like the gift thing, and I just see Omni-Man booty twerk. That's gonna be fun to open up.
oh my god.
All you need to do is break the circle. Break the smallest bit of the circle disturbed will be enough to free me. That is all you need to do. I guess. Okay, you know what? Now I think about it, technically, she should be here since he's detecting thoughts.
Oh.
Technically, you should have been here because you're detecting thoughts.
Oh.
So essentially, first thing you learn is that she and Va are communicating telepathically as well between each other.
Oh.
And Va is and she is telling Va how to break the circle right now. That is what she's doing, and that even that she just needs to disturb the kind of like magic dust or whatever it's made out of. It's like chalk on the ground. Even the slightest amount of disturbance will break the circle.
Okay.
With that, everyone back to you, General.
Oh, that should work.
Hi, David.
Hi.
Hi, Lawson.
Why do you
Hi, Booyah.
why do you sound so afraid? There's nothing to
I
worry
need everybody
about.
to immediately. I need everybody to immediately take steps back.
Yeah, David, I was gonna say my first question when you got back. Can I ready in action and can I take a step back?
So, can I, while Baria's focused on the succubus, can I grab Baria's ankles and drag her back?
What the fuck? Get your hands off
give me
me,
a moment.
bro.
Give me a moment first off. There you go. I had to fix the Discord images. So what do you guys want to do?
So Baria's she's dead focused on the succubus, right?
He's gonna hold me back. He's trying to hold me back right now.
So
I want to grab her ankles, trip her, and drag her back.
Make sure she falls. Make sure she falls backwards.
I don't think it's falling. I think he's saying he's gonna drag her by her ankles.
Why are you guys just resorting to violence? I mean, wait. Okay. Well, first off,
she's not listening.
Lawson, don't be an idiot. Use the information I just told you, and maybe communicate that to the team before they do exactly what they're trying to avoid.
Guys, the entire thing will just stop functioning if any amount of that dust is disturbed in any way. So we need to not be near it at all. That way we do not free this thing before we
and not drop any fireballs on her.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I want to drag Baria back towards the entrance to the room.
Do you guys think
oppose strength checks? I guess.
No, I'll do. What if I?
Look, I can do one of two things. I can command Va to just back away, or I can just sleep the succubus. Those are my best non-explosive reactions to this.
Do you think I try to? That's the thing. Do I try to probe deeper because it the succubus will know?
I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, if they're stuck in there.
Yeah,
that's true.
She hasn't done anything aggressive against you guys, for the record.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what's wrong with letting her out, motherfuckers? Like, damn.
What's wrong with
she hasn't done
Because
anything.
I asked her why I should let her out, and she just scoffed at it.
That's not what. Okay, no, you did not understand at all what she did there.
She did not.
She was implying a very specific reason why you should let her out, Korg.
She undressed
it was
you
not
with her
scoffed.
eyes, Benton. She undressed you with her eyes, Benton.
She was not scoffing.
She wants that Rocky cocky, bro.
Holy shit! Oh, do I need to make a second tweet?
Sir,
essentially, no, the essential thing is I asked why she let her out.
Say? I just said
I'll say I wasn't. This was not who I expected to crack immediately. I'll be honest.
See, he understands what I'm referencing.
Dude, I always knew that Birdia would go back. I was just a rebound.
What?
Damn. Hey, don't worry, bud. I'm here for you.
Essentially, stuff was the right thing, but I knew from the response to my question that what she was planning was less than satisfactory of a reason to let her out.
Very satisfactory, I'll tell you that.
Bro.
Well, I mean, roll an Arcana check, Korg.
Korg, are you gay?
Roll an Arcana check,
No,
Korg.
like I said, Korg reproduces via mitosis.
Arcana check?
Yeah, he's asexual. Arcana, yes.
Dude, he doesn't even have a Rocky cocky.
The fuck up. Never
I
say that line again.
I can't anymore. I can't anymore.
Oh my god, these things are my favorite creatures in the game now.
Oh
Why
no.
is that?
Well, sadly, Korg didn't roll high enough, so he doesn't get to learn. But oh my, okay, there's gonna be a succubus on every corner now just to try to get that to happen. All right.
God.
Anyways, so
I'd like.
So
I'm
wait,
thinking-
so no,
David,
Korg, you don't know you don't know much about
fall for this?
succubuses. What?
Is he too stupid to fall for something they have? Is that what's happening?
No, he just doesn't
So
know anything
funny.
about succubuses. That's all.
He's
Okay,
gay.
so
I'm
if
gonna
he
go with the
Succubus.
head.
funny,
I'm
we
going
would
with
get
the
to know. Okay.
I'm going with the head canon that he is gay. That's that's what I think.
Well, I'll just have to find a nice stone lady for Korg. There you go.
Yeah. RP.
You just put a basic fucking rock in the middle of the room, and
It's just a photo or a it's a statue.
Well, it's just a very oddly shaped rock. There you go.
The
it's not
phallic
even
rock.
a Goliath. It's like a gargoyle statue or something come to life.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Is it-
one of my favorite songs ever is called "And Then I Noticed That She Was a Gargoyle," and it's all about falling in love with a gargoyle. So
should I have made my
What?
creature like a? Should I have made my character like a rock elemental, not a Goliath? Is that what I'm understanding?
I mean, essentially, that's essentially the headcanon since you made Korg your avatar.
So,
Yeah,
I
you
think DJ
with Korg, I see Korg and like you're a rock Goliath or something. You're a rock dude.
I think DJ and I mentioned about it. Or so, are we able to make some checks to see if we know anything about succubi? Or would that be a little
No,
too?
no.
Yeah.
More like
Okay.
suck you gay.
Okay.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I wanna go ahead
Suck
and
you.
I wanna go ahead and just try to probe deeper with detect thoughts.
I'm sure you do
Oh,
want to
you're
try to
gonna
probe
probe in.
deeper.
Dang!
All right. All right. Well,
Oh, it's just
enough
too
of that.
easy.
I'm a grapple Va and try to
So-
pull her.
No.
First, let's
Yes.
do probe
Yes.
deeper. Let's do probe deeper
I am going to
first.
grapple Va.
Yeah, and if you touch me, I'll get my whip
You
out,
what?
bro.
You're gonna
You touch
punch
me.
a giant
You're gonna
rock
what?
man?
I'll whip him. I'll whip you.
Oh
Dang,
my
you
god.
motherfucker. Don't touch
Oh
me.
my god, she has a whip. She literally has a
This-
whip. Oh god, what have I
this is
done?
getting
Oh my
way
God,
too
that's
What have
why
I
he wants
done?
to suck you this.
What have I
Ooh.
done? It's crazy.
David, you allowed this.
Hey, I didn't
gave me the
expect it
whip.
to be Va. I expected it to be Lawson. Or I,
Crazy.
I expected Va would have some dignity. I guess not.
Either way, I'm going to grapple. I'm grappling Va. I'm doing it.
Don't
No,
Hold
fucking
on,
touch
hold
me,
on.
bro.
First the mind reading.
First, we're doing the mind
Benton.
reading first.
Guys,
okay.
does
No.
Benton not have advantage or something like that on grapple or something like that?
only when he's
While
raging.
rage is active, I have advantage on strength saving throws.
No, as a Goliath, I'm pretty sure. Oh my
Oh,
god, wait, when did I get the large? Is the large form thing been a thing always?
It's a Goliath thing, yeah. You've had that probably since level 3.
Starting at
'cause that's
level
when you get your
5.
rage roll.
Level
Oh.
5. Yeah. So Benton, we
Nat
can as
1.
level 5 now. What? It rolled a nat 1?
Yep.
Okay.
What rolled a nat
Wow.
one? What?
So it was a
Uh,
spell save. It was a DC
well.
of 16. So, from the spell's wording specifically, I get to learn the reasoning, emotions, and something that looms.
I know. I read it.
Okay.
I mean, it's Nat 1. You just know anything you want to know about her mind.
Yeah.
So,
Are you gonna make me
yeah. What do you want to know?
I want to know I want to know who trapped her there and why, and what she's planning to do if she gets out.
She was
Are
trapped by
are
the
two of the big
cultists. She was trapped by the cultists.
Okay.
And she plans to. When she gets out, she just wants to leave, essentially.
I see. And okay.
And although you do know that she is ready to defend herself if need be.
I see.
And particularly that she can you know that she can cast a very powerful dominate person.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Wood.
What?
My reaction to that spell, wood.
Oh, okay. What? I mean, wait, no, you know what's crazy? This is a CR level 4 monster, and it can, at will, cast Dominate Person at 8th level.
Jesus Christ. Wait, what does upcasting Dominate Person do?
It lasts 8 hours.
Oh my lord.
Yep. So you're under her. Essentially, you become her slave for 8 hours, and it's at will. So if you become her slave, she can just sit there and spam do it to you. That sounds wrong. Anyways, so yeah, that's what you know essentially. If you want anything else you want to know? Oh, I'll say because of that potential looming in her mind thing. You see images of her head of another creature that passed this way. I'm going to send you the photo of it. So this creature obviously disturbed her in some way. That's why it's looming in her mind. Make sure to change the name so you don't know what it is from the name. I imagine you're probably, even with changing the name, you're probably smart enough to figure out what this is and what the connection is.
It's probably gonna be like a was that a guest?
No. Yeah, I guess they do kind of look similar.
It's like a ghoul of some kind or something like that. It's not very good.
Alright. So you know that thing walked by it, and it was smart. It was smart enough not to disturb the circle, so it had some idea of what he was dealing with.
Yikes. Okay.
All right. Anything else?
And
if you want anything, just ask, and we can come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, in that one, so you can read her mind for a little while.
Yeah.
All right. That's all. So.
The party of and wanted to go immediately to this. Everyone reacted. Ben didn't give a fuck. You went straight for it.
I think now it's just lore that I'm just too dense for all this shit.
You're either too dense or you're just not interested until you find peace.
By the way, those not dense comments, Flossin, are gonna be really funny if I end up having to do the thing we discussed in the other channel.
Oh no.
With the at will thing, you know.
I can't wait to rewatch the video.
Do it. We need the views. So, Yingfar, do you want to say anything before Korg attempts to grapple Va?
To be fair, I did say if she moves. So instead, could I make it a readied action if she moves closer at all?
Okay, yeah.
If she moves closer at all, I want to use large and then do the grapple.
If she tries to disturb the ritual at all.
Oh yeah.
Just throw something and we're fucked.
I think if she does anything that's not moving towards the entrance to the room, I want to do that.
Okay, wait, Lawson, I'll say, I mean, this is a fiend, so in terms of deal making, there is possibilities there. I should have said that beforehand. They are still fiends.
You know what I mean? I guess Va could just make a deal.
Make what?
You can make a deal.
I can.
Yeah, isn't she completely under the hypnosis or whatever the fuck it is of the succubus? Or is
she's under that's the funny part. There is no hypnosis going on. This is literally just Bria saying, "Ooh, succubus, yes, please."
Yeah.
There is nothing magical about this.
Yeah,
there could
the only
be.
thing is that it rolled a good charisma, which just slightly will influence how Bria should act.
You say that. She was all in before the charisma check.
David, it's so funny. Everyone reacted. Ben didn't care. Bria went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bria saw the succubus and literally just said this. That's
neuron activation.
That's just a David. We're gonna ignore that happened. It's kind of
What?
awkward. Anyway, okay. So what I would like to say is, I would like to, I'd like to say everybody just hold on 1 second, and
Yeah.
and and I'd like to see. There's no way to go. There's no good way to talk to all of you because I think that
Just put it in the general.
Wait,
well, no, that's what I'm saying. I
so
think that well, here's the thing. I think the telepathy is one at a time, so I'd have to
David, I have a
individually.
question.
I mean, you could just say you're
Yes.
whispering to us or something.
Yes.
David, what's the size above large?
Huge.
Yeah, huge.
What's the carrying capacity of a huge creature?
I have no idea.
Also, Ben,
No
you
idea.
also because of your race, Ben, you just permanently always have one size larger carrying capacity as
Yeah, I have the
well.
carrying capacity of a large creature right now, but if I use large form, wouldn't that make my carrying capacity that of a huge creature?
Like,
It would. Yeah.
I honestly have no idea how you would find that information.
Because then would I literally just be able to probably
So,
pick up Rhea like a
Benton,
twig?
Benton. So the way that size works for carrying capacity, medium is there and small is there's no multiplier for it. You just have the carrying capacity of your strength, like your strength score calculated in, right? Tiny gets cut in half, large is doubled, huge is quadrupled. So you would have double your current carrying capacity.
Which, where can I check that?
It is in, I believe, your inventory. If you click weight carried, my carrying capacity is 330 pounds.
his is 540 and his push drag and lift is up 1080 pounds.
So he would be able to carry almost 1,000 pounds. So he would be able
So
to.
my carrying capacity, if I wait, is that including the large creature thing? Is that or is that is that including the large creature multiplier? Is that
your current carrying capacity includes your being counted as a size larger. So, if
it
you
would
go to
become
large,
1,000, and my
you would
push drag or
basically-
lift would be 2,000 pounds.
Damn, I should have made the
yes.
Dragon Egg heavier.
Essentially, yes. Yes, that is how that works.
I mean, to be fair, David, only Ben actually knows.
Ben and Lawson both.
And then Maria, may I ask, how much does your character weigh?
Not.
You never asked a woman that. You never ask a woman that.
David, it's not necessarily as broken in my part because I don't have any plus in strength. I can only go up.
Benton, what if I say I weigh about close to like? Is it
She's like
accurate?
95 pounds.
I don't weigh 95 pounds. I weigh about 125.
Va would 100% weigh under 100 pounds for the record.
What's to say
What do
that
you mean?
You're a sneaky assassin.
Like, yeah, she would be tiny.
Oh, okay, guys. Just because I'm a sneaky assassin doesn't mean I can't be a lid. Never mind. Never mind.
So what's to say that with my large form, I could not just pick her up effortlessly?
Because that wouldn't be fun for her.
It wouldn't be fun for her.
I give you advantage, but also, and it's more than just strength. It's also just getting away, you know, because she doesn't have to challenge you strength-wise. She's just trying to get away. I would definitely give you advantage. Don't believe me.
It's also the fact that I'm a size bigger and have 1,000 carrying capacity.
I know, but
David, I have a question.
Yeah.
If he would challenge me with strength, can I challenge him with dexterity?
No.
To avoid him? No.
You have to succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, you can use dex. Oh. I know that.
Oh shit.
Grapple is strength or dex.
All right, so there you go. All right, okay. But anyways, Lawson, what did you want to say to everyone?
I would like to say, hold on just 1 second, guys. I basically be like, I dug a little bit deeper into the mind of the succubus, and I don't think it poses a threat to us unless we start something first. So there could be a way for us to get out of this without any unnecessary conflict. And that there's I only caught a glimpse of it, but I feel like we're gonna need to conserve our strength because there's something much worse waiting for us
Okay.
potentially.
Okay. So I will if you can get her to say a
So
reason that's not just provocatively looking at us.
listen, 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 listen,
That's the
listen,
reason.
listen.
That's the reason.
Listen, she's gonna the succubus is gonna say whatever she possibly can to try to get out of that circle. She just wants to get out, you know.
Yeah. So
But
she's desperate, which means we can
give
make a deal in our favor.
so that's what
Correct.
give me that. Yes, most likely because she's a fiend still. So we
Which
could get
I
a deal.
technically in character should know that, but that's
No, well, so like it is what it is. Listen, there's there's a way to get out of this without having to go into any unnecessary conflict. Is what I'm saying. We just have to explain. We just have to explain. That's the Cedric. I'm gonna have to kill you now. That gift makes me very uncomfortable. It doesn't even. Oh no, it does move. I just didn't click into Discord. Why that thing? Why is shaking it like that though?
okay. Okay. How about this?
Is that
Va,
acceptable? Is that acceptable, Vaughn? Are you
if you
willing?
hand me that potion, I'll let you make a deal with this succubus.
Va, in your mind, she says, "I could take you with me, anywhere you would want in the world."
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm sorry to do this, but this is literally just like that one
And
Family Guy clip.
shut up! I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I am gonna kill him. Va, 25 on that persuasion roll.
25 on
She may or may not have a +9.
Oh.
Where would
Puddle.
where would you take me? Where would you
Anywhere in
take
the
me?
world. Anywhere in the world is what she said.
Listen, have you expressed to everyone in the party that it's a fiend? We can make a deal. Like she's a type of fiend. We can make a deal with them, or is that?
Yeah, see, everyone. We would just say everyone knows that.
Okay, so after this, I'm still readying like a grapple if Brewer tries to make a mad dash for it, but
At this point,
It's literally this is literally Lois with that one target cashier. That's literally what's happening right now.
Oh my god, wait, with Lois and
Yes. You know what
yeah,
I'm talking about.
with Lois and the Target cashier, and she and it's a woman and Lois I don't even. It's weird. Let's just say she gets instantly vaporized.
Don't worry, guys.
so I'm completely changing up my idea here.
There's the clip if you guys are curious.
I'm not.
What was that noise?
That was my
I don't
phone
know.
vibrating. That was my phone vibrating due to a bedtime reminder to go to bed at 11:30. Even though when's the last time I've actually gone to bed before midnight?
okay, so Bria, what happens to Bria after the succubus tries to persuade her?
What do you mean that? What do you mean? What will happen to me?
What will happen?
Well, what do you say? What do you do? What happens?
Okay. Can I? David, you're gonna hate me for this. I don't care.
If it's secret, just add to the messages.
David, can you please put this
It's
in your
not.
thing? Because low-key, this is
Wait,
kind of
it's secret?
sick ass. This is a kind of a sick ass idea, David. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, it might not work with D&D vampires, but
No, I'll voice this because it's not really a secret. Okay. First off, if I did free you, can I at least know your name? Or know what to call you?
I hate you. I hate you.
Girl.
Succubus name generator.
Girl, oh my god.
Oh, those names are terrible. These suck. Yeah, I hate these names.
Cum slut.
What?
What?
What the heck?
What
What
the
the hell?
No, guys, they fucking Lawson changed its name to Cum Slut and then just changed it back.
I
Okay.
reverted it for the
What?
record. And also, that was 100% Ben.
I did not change any name. That is crazy, Burry.
Lawson, I can't believe you do that.
Here you
I can't
go.
believe you do that, Lawson.
Helen.
Helen.
Like from Troy?
Yes.
Helen?
Most beautiful woman in all of Greece.
Okay.
No.
After that, can I like not like forcefully,
No,
but can I kind of like
change that
tap?
back. It's not
Can I
Helen
tap her to
Keller.
the side to
It's not.
like talk to?
Helen
Va?
Keller.
You want to bring Va to the side to talk to?
I just want to have a conversation. I'm not trying to force her like out of what you.
Okay, Va, do you want to go with him and talk to him?
No, or it's like same spot, just like turning toward and facing me so I can talk with her.
Okay.
You can talk to me right here as I'm staring directly at her. What? What,
Okay.
Korg? What do you want?
Okay. So just know, we have the leverage here. A succubus is a type of fiend. Don't free her without making a deal.
Don't you think
also-
I'm not stupid? I'm obviously obviously we would try.
Out of the campaign.
Look,
Va-
nobody said you're stupid. However,
Va, in your head, she says, "You know, your hair is beautiful. It matches your eyes perfectly."
Oh my
Guys, is
God.
it any coincidence that she's immediately going for the woman?
The woman went after her.
yeah, Maria.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was
Okay.
a Maria hand.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
gonna be
and I
straight
wanna-
up. I've never lore-wise, I've never encountered a succubus. I see probably one of the most beautiful women in my life in this world.
With horns and
Ooh.
wings, and you're like, I can ignore
Hey,
that.
can
She's.
Thank God.
Maybe
Thank
I
God,
try to
not
make
like
a
that.
secret deal with Maria?
thank
Can
God this succubus is not a white
I try to
woman.
make
My
can I
boys
strike a
are
deal with her?
One more time, I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
uh, I wanna whisper a deal to Maria and see if she's game for it.
Thank
So
God
you
this
guys are
succubus-
going to the abyss to
What?
yap?
We could.
No, just say it
No, we
here.
could-
Just say it here, because I need to hear it no matter
Okay.
what.
I was gonna
No,
say,
no, Anyway.
so we can make this a win-win. I can try to help you formulate a deal so you can get this succubus to follow you, and you will lend me the potion.
This is turning into a Sten situation, guys.
A Sten situation. Oh my God! Wait.
This is
And
turning
then
into this is turning into borderline slavery again.
Think about how much we can improve our customer base if we get a succubus on our side. Yeah.
True,
customers couldn't
brother
say
is
no.
preaching.
I don't want Korg. I don't want her to be my
Cedric, you hearing this shit?
slave, bro. I don't
I'm not
want
saying
that.
slave. I'm saying formulate a deal in a way that will make her be like a part of our party, essentially. Another member.
I would love for her to be the other part, a part of the party, or at least very much not be evil.
Exactly.
David,
It's
can
all
we
about
make-
how you word the deal.
Can we
Because
make
we
this-
have the advantage here.
Both sides have to agree on the deal, anyways.
Well, for
Yes,
her, she
but
won't
the
get out.
but she's desperate because she wants to get out.
David, can we make this character? Can we make this succubus related to the special unit I had in the other campaign? Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I mean, brother, I just want to say this. Do you think I'm including another succubus for no reason? It's almost like the succubus is an incubi and going to play an important role in the story going forward. It's almost like your entire backstory is kind of interlocked with them.
Dude, we're just doing Innistrad, aren't we?
Huh?
That is not a campaign, is it? That's Magic the Gathering, isn't it? Is
That's
Innistrad-
magic.
So,
That's
so what do you
magic.
say? Do you want me to
Hold
help
on.
you pull this succubus to our side?
Korg, what if I know what you want. You just
I
want
just want
that
the
potion.
potion. I just want the
That's-
potion.
That's
I'm
the thing.
dead serious. I just want the potion.
I'm not giving you the potion.
That's my fault.
You're a bitch.
Innistrad,
Excuse you.
Innistrad is definitely. Oh, okay. Listen, I
Do you
said
think it was
Innistrad.
descent into Avernus?
I was thinking, whatever
There's
it's
also
like the
Curse of Strahd.
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd is what I was thinking of when I said Innistrad. The reason Innistrad came up to my mind is because specifically I usually play black in D&D, and there's vampires in black and red.
Black and D&D.
Blackface? Wow.
Yeah, it was like, I was actually, why are you so opposed to me having said potion? One isn't bad, and you can.
It's
Hey, one
It's
isn't bad.
not, but
Is it even bad for one person to have 3? Aren't you still in control of yourself technically and everything? Or
Technically, yeah, but like you're a dragon, so people are gonna naturally like be wary
You're
towards you.
also a baby
Whereas I think
dragon,
it-
I believe, so you're not that strong.
No,
You'd be a young
You're a
dragon.
young dragon. You're a young dragon.
yeah, but here's the
Whereas, like-
thing: you'd be a
whereas,
young
like, if you-
dragon, though.
Whereas like if you
You know how
take
many
one,
people
you
come
just
up-
have the scales and wings. You can maybe play off as a dragonborn, even if you aren't naturally one.
That's a
but
lot of deception. That's a lot of lying.
Not really.
For the rest, I mean,
I mean,
okay.
the abilities the potion gives, you can just get by being a sorcerer. So
Oh yeah, so I guess.
yeah,
do you-
there's literally a whole sorcerer of like descendant of a dragon or some shit, right? Where they
Yeah.
literally have the scales and
that's
all.
literally what that's what it's based off of. Is you get the scales and you get the wings.
Oh, it's a
so-
potion that basically puts you on.
Yeah.
Gives you benefits.
Also,
Let's
I
just
don't
look
know if this is something completely else. Can't dragons in D&D have like a human form or something too?
Some of them
Yes.
can, yes. Like
Some
silver
of them,
dragons can. Silver dragons are the main people that do that.
Is it random with the potion, or if you use the potion, do you have the ability to be
The
yourself
potion would be
again?
based
No.
off where your character.
If you
or-
become a silver dragon, you could, but no.
So you're
So
saying it's
it's
random, or is it
completely
based on an
random.
origin? Is it?
So the dragon you turn into is based on the main lung type.
Oh yeah.
So whatever
Duh.
type of dragon contributed the most lungs to making the potions is what you become.
So here's what we can think about. What benefits can we get from her? Obviously, we wouldn't there wouldn't be anything like too
Does she
crazy.
know of anything about this place?
Glinda
This
punches
whole underground city?
Glinda punches you in the arm when you say what benefits can we get from her, by the way.
Listen. Okay, well how can Glinda know? Okay.
you
That's
meant it,
not
you
what I meant.
suggested it, bro.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Listen.
Man.
Listen. That's
That's
not
so
what I
funny.
meant. What I meant was obviously she wants to be free. We don't want to fight. I know that there's something bad up there. I don't know what it is. Whatever I saw, I want nothing to do with it. But she might
But
potentially
we have
be
to
able
fight it?
we don't have to fight it, but it might not leave us a
Is there a
choice.
reason you're not telling us what's up there if you know something's up there?
Oh, I don't know what it is. I know what it looks like. I could take a guess what it is.
Can you say what it looks like?
I can describe it. It's let's see. It's a very pale white. Very like I can't tell
We
if
can
this
maybe
is
make it.
it's skinny, but it seems like almost compact muscly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's lean. It's not like necessarily
Maybe we can make it so that I'm assuming she knows a lot about the area. We make her a guide, and then maybe add a condition of she can harbor no ill intent or intent to harm us.
well. So the most striking feature of this thing, it is definitely not human. It is very more than likely undead, and it has very sharp, pointed teeth that concern me a lot.
Vampire? Vampire-esque?
Maybe
Mm.
esque.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
very sharp. It
Hmm.
has claws. It has icky. It has
If it's not a
icky- it has-
vampire, I genuinely just have no idea what this is.
It has icky grippers, guys.
If you become a vampire, it's so funny.
So I think that
Oh well, if I become a vampire, then I won't be a based race anymore. I won't be human, and I'll be David's least favorite. Damn.
I think we
He has no
should.
response to that.
I think we should
I
explain the
snorted.
situation. He's. I think we should explain the situation, and I think that it is. I think that it's in our best interests to. I think we should free her, but there has to be a condition for it because
Yeah, I'm saying like we have leverage. We can make a deal that favors us, which is more difficult to do when they're free. I'm not saying make her a slave. I'm saying a deal that favors us.
Cedric, how do you feel about all of this?
honestly, I feel like it would be.
I feel like Cedric just
I
joined like the
didn't
Google face
say
this entire time.
you.
I'm just thinking out loud still, but go ahead, Cedric, and then I'll think out loud after we're done.
I feel like trusting them to keep up a deal is probably not a great idea.
What happens
Even
if
if
they break the deal?
That's a good point. What do we
Aren't
know
fiends
about?
like required to follow the deal? Is
What do we
that
know
kind
about
of
Guys, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
devils specifically. Well, I don't know if this is how it is in David's rules, but usually devils are like lawful, so they'll usually keep their word, but they'll try to find like a loophole or whatever and like cheat you. But demons will do whatever.
I would say
Succubi.
succubi aren't demons or devils.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I would
They're not really
essentially
either. So
the main drawback would be they wouldn't get what their part of the bargain is. You know, it's like whatever the deal is, they won't get their part of the bargain if they break it. You know, if they make a deal for a soul and they break the bargain, they don't get your soul.
so what, like
In
at
this
any point
case,
they can break it, but they
yeah.
just won't get there. So we have to
And
basically
then
so like
I go specifically for devils, Behemoth, which is the equivalent to Asmodean,
like, for
would punish
example,
them for breaking a deal because it's bad business.
like for example, if freeing the fiend is the only benefit to the deal, they'll strike it and instantly break it.
Well, that's assuming they want to attack, but yeah.
I mean, a demon. I would agree with Cedric's analysis of demons pretty likely to break a deal because they're chaotic. Devils very unlikely, and then a fiend. If a succubus was in between, it could be either way. And honestly, it comes down to the individual person.
Fiend would be like I guess individual personality and then also maybe motives.
Yeah.
So basically, the point is that I wouldn't trust her to keep the deal because as soon as she gets out, she can just try to kill us.
That's true. I would be willing. I'd be willing to. I'd be willing
I'm sure
to
you
put
would be.
myself on the line.
I'm
if-
sure you would
Okay,
be.
okay, listen. I'd be willing. I would be willing to put my safety on the line. I feel like I have the best chance of.
He's willing to go in with our safe word, guys.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, you're not helping your case. You were just.
Listen. If I'm trying to think about how
Guys,
to
he
word.
doesn't want me to have all the fun. That's just what I'm hearing
I'm trying
right
to
now.
think about how to word this. If
For
it would
oh
be
God,
something-
Bria, why did you say that?
What did you say?
So funny. I'm so funny. That's
What did you say?
I said he just doesn't want me to have all the fun. That's what I said.
Hmm. Man, and he already has Glinda too. Like,
I know. What
well,
the
poor
fuck?
Yeah,
Glinda.
Glenda is at this point glaring at him for all his innuendos. At this point,
Okay, they're not.
All
innuendo.
his
I'm sorry. I have
intentional.
-2 charisma and don't know how to properly communicate. I'm sorry, guys.
That's true.
It's not like
He's not wrong.
it's not like I isolated myself from society for a long time and struggle with expressing my emotions. I'm very literal.
You see, he's kind of telling the truth.
Man, he's more literal than Cedric it was that one time.
Listen,
And I'm pretty sure that's what like a lack of charisma means. It means you can't lie. Pretty much, you're bad at lying, and that you can page everything you say. You're basically just telling the straight truth. God damn.
God damn.
we could have a clause in there, or something like that, along the lines of like, I would let's see. I'm trying to. Maybe I'm unnecessarily complicating this, but it's like when we
I will
free
give her soul.
Okay, what I was going to say is something along the lines of like, if one of us attacks her unprovoked, then like our soul is forfeit. But it also goes something along the lines of the same way around, where it's like, if she attacks us
She
unprovoked,
owes us a soul in her collection.
then she can like come work for us or something like that.
David, is there anything else in this room or any doors or anything?
No, it's just the hallway.
Yeah,
You
the
guys
hallway
are
to the
you
other
guys are
table
literally
across
in the
the
middle of the
stairwell.
hallway.
Yeah.
Is
So-
there room to literally just walk around her?
Yes,
Yes.
there is.
Can we just ignore her, please?
No.
The problem
what
is
the
Ba.
fuck?
Listen,
You wouldn't leave a poor defenseless woman, would you?
yes, I would.
Well,
You guys
hold
are
on.
animals. Fuck.
19 persuasion.
Guys, you wouldn't
You
just leave her
slept
I
there
mean,
like
she's-
that.
She's tugging on your old heartstrings, Cedric.
David, I'm rolling an insight check. That's a 22. I know for that with my mind reading, I'm just gonna say I know for a fact she is not defenseless. Knowing what I know, David.
I mean, yeah, you
I
know
only
she's not
rolled-
defenseless, but
I only rolled that for just to see what I would roll, but I know what she's capable of.
it's very true.
Guys,
Oh,
here's
you do now, huh? How
Guys,
would
here's the thing.
Belinda think of this?
I don't understand why we're talking around her instead of just talking with
That's-
her.
listen,
Why don't we just get to
listen.
know her when she's stuck in there, then totally breaking it?
Then
Like,
ask about her without
I-
going to let her out.
I
Listen,
can't.
listen,
I can
listen.
just talk to her. You guys are acting
Then
like
do
I can't do
that.
the most obvious thing ever.
Listen,
Do that.
listen,
Talk to her.
I want to.
I'm not room 201. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Someone in the group me just said room 201. Would you mind y'all keeping it down a bit? It's getting pretty late and I'm trying to get some rest. But I'm not 201. We're good.
Hey, whatever room you're in, I'm gonna get a text saying whatever room you're in, please stop being so horny for whatever it is you're talking about. That's what you're gonna get.
Lesbian Lex.
That's what I'm saying.
So, what are you trying to say? What do you want to mind read?
What do I want to
Mind
mind read?
Yeah, you were saying something about mind reading, Lawson.
He said he
I was-
rolled an insight with his
I was
mind
just-
reading
I was
to say,
just
like,
saying
he
that
would be
because I
defenseless.
know what I know with my mind reading and just as a flavor text insight roll, that's what I was just saying. That I know.
was-
I know that you wouldn't help a poor defenseless, or you wouldn't leave a poor defenseless woman is not true.
Well, I guess I would argue right now she is defenseless. So
Right now
it
she's
is correct.
defenseless, but
So in her heart, she believes it.
unless
she is-
something,
is
unless
defenseless.
something would, unless I would say unless there's an army or even if there's an army, I don't even know. Unless there's an army or something instantly kills her.
Or anything she can't charm, There's plenty of ways to work around this.
Oh, that's true. Do we have any elves?
Also, this has moved to the point where I am now playing with firearms to pass the time.
Yeah, because
Yeah, this has been like almost an hour-long encounter.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's getting up. Yeah, it's getting pretty close there. I think like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we're doing a lot of yapping. I mean,
Well, I like it
we're
because I
interacting
like
with
it
this
because
person.
people are actually acting like their characters and are talking about what to do. So I like it.
Oh my,
I mean,
yeah,
I feel like
this
this
has
is the
been
moment that
going for an
confirms that I'm
hour.
quite literally just a bag of rocks.
I would like to say I think that we can free her, but we need to explain the situation, and I think bar minimum we get information
Bar
about this
minimum?
Or
place.
bear?
Guys, I'm combining two figures of speech, which is the lowest bar possible, and the bare minimum is what I was trying to say.
That wasn't funny.
Guys,
Yeah, so maybe the condition
we
for freeing is telling us what she knows about the place.
Guys, we can also just talk to her. We don't. We could just talk to her.
Go on, talk
Right.
to her then.
Right.
Then talk to
I
her.
know, but
Do it.
I'm.
Do
You can
it.
also
Talk to
talk to her.
her.
You talk me, I guess. You guys.
Talk to her.
talk to her. I
You're the one
was
so
waiting on
interested in her, go ask her how it was.
I was gonna talk to her, but I was gonna let you do it since I already did the mind reading thing. So go ahead, talk to her.
You get stage fright now? Talk to her.
Yeah,
No,
go
I
ahead,
don't
Bria.
stage fright. It's just
You
you
got
guys are just so
spotlight.
afraid to talk to her. It's so
Go
funny
ahead.
to me.
Go ahead.
I'm like, Jesus.
Everyone's waiting.
This will give me time to write down a new story.
say your shit. Go ahead. Everyone's
my
waiting
shit.
on you.
Ellen, please. Here's the thing. I know you want to be let out, but you gotta. Can you promise us? Swear
Oh my
that you won't hurt any of us, me. You won't be harmful at all. No ill intent. No ill intent. Nothing.
I wouldn't. Well, hey, Lawson, do you see what might be the issue of this wording? I wouldn't hurt a hair on your pretty little head.
I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about everyone here too.
I
Yeah,
You won't hurt
I
them.
wouldn't hurt anyone. I'm not that kind of
Do
girl.
that.
Guys, I'm
Yeah, it
convinced.
might not hurt, but
Bah,
she could still.
bah, I'm going to
know.
need you to.
Guys, I'm
going to need you to
convinced.
think for a second. I'm going to need you to think for a second, right?
It's really hard when she's
Just because
just so.
just because she will not hurt you does not mean that she cannot do something else. Okay, now it's just getting.
I'm pretty sure Val would want that.
Okay, listen.
She can still kill you or suck your soul or whatever without technically
Also,
hurting
they
you.
said they won't hurt anyone. That also means they won't help us in a fight.
Listen, not hurting anything doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything if say, I don't know, you die before you feel the pain. It's painless death. You're not being hurt. You didn't say injured. You didn't say anything. This is like that one. Okay, no, sorry.
Wait,
Okay, hold on.
Helen, why
She said
specifically
pain,
a year
but
and a day?
succubi do not deal in
But
pain.
Bria,
They
that
deal
is
in
something you put in
pleasure.
the messages.
Pleasure and pain. That she will pleasure you to death, not pain you to death.
Death by
David?
snoo.
That's something,
Exactly.
Bria. Speak in the messages.
What do you mean speaking the messages?
And speak in direct messages when you're talking telepathically, please.
I'm not. I thought you literally said that
No,
she can't read my thoughts.
No, she can speak to you. That's it.
Yeah, so when I respond, don't
Maria-
I have to say it out loud?
No. She can respond, but she can't read your thoughts. But you can respond.
I can
Oh.
respond.
Yeah, you can respond without anyone else hearing you.
Is this like a different form of telepathy, or is it the same as mine?
What do you mean?
Because my telepathy lets me talk to people, but does not let people talk back to me.
Guys, he doesn't. I'm trying to be outspoken, but clearly she.
Clearly, your wording is subpar.
Shut the fuck up. Guys, she's just pretty convinced worry. Like I don't see.
What was that word that you just said?
I'm so just stunned.
Okay. So Yingvar, because you got the mind reading thing, I'll show you. I'll text you what she's saying.
I'm just
Does
so
anyone
like.
else feel left out on this?
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Actually, why can't you?
you could
Why
you
can't
could
you guys do it?
you could
Yeah,
just
I'm
directly
joking
speak
with
to her.
all the mind stuff going on.
Well, it is just coincidence that she is also telepathic. You know.
I mean, I can make awful melodies in someone's mind.
There you go.
Wait, I
Do it.
have dissonant whispers, which just damages their minds. I can just stack them without just interrupting the circle.
That's true.
I
But
can just mentally kill them.
that's true.
Make them a
But
vegetable.
let's hold off. Because this is not necessarily a negative encounter.
Two in my siren song. Bria, I replied, by the way.
I know. Wait, hold on. I'll use quotes because you're using quotes.
Also, the real reason, Bria, is it's a Wheel of Time reference.
I don't know that. I've
I
never
know.
watched
You don't
it.
need it. You don't need to know it. It's just it is a Wheel of Time reference, though. Because there's a group of people that if you get touched in battle by the enemy without like if they physically touch you without weapons, you have to serve them for a year and a day.
Let's see. Casually drops that in public chat.
What?
After you messaged me because it was a telepathic relation.
Oh, did I put that in general?
No, you didn't put that in general, but you just said it out loud. And if people use their context clues, they could probably
Oh yeah, they're not paying attention.
They're not paying attention. It's okay.
No, we're having a mind.
What if
we're texting in our minds right now?
No, I
use the word
was
like,
paying attention.
will not use our party for personal gain without our consent.
Listen,
Guys, here's the thing.
there's
You know what, Ben? At least you are including the possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to include like all the possibilities specifically for a succubus, and that
She could control our minds.
could control our minds. Yeah, there could probably be wording in it
That's
to
so
stop
funny.
that,
I wanna telepathically message. I wanna telepathically talk to Glinda, and I'm gonna see what she thinks about all this. What she thinks the best course of action might be here.
Linda, please just tell him to kill her.
I mean, if
That's
you want
nice.
someone to kill them, I can just kill them.
It's very intriguing.
Because
It's very intriguing. You always have to be careful with deals like this. However, I don't say that this is a deal to be thrown away offhand. There's no need to risk a confrontation with a creature this powerful unless we have to. And as for walking by it, I think that is a horrible idea because if someone else frees her, well then we have created strong grudges if we walk past her.
I'm glad you're echoing my thoughts on this. I just wanted to get a second opinion here because
what
I was thinking the same thing here.
is she saying? Don't free.
She is saying that it is not necessarily a bad deal. We just have to be wary about it, and that passing it would be a bad idea because then the succubus could potentially harbor a grudge against us if someone else frees it.
So essentially, our options are kill or work out a deal to free.
So potentially our options are work out a deal to free her because
Yeah.
I think that's it.
You could kill her, you could make a deal with her, or you could walk past her.
So
Walk past her seems to be off the table because it would, I think, make it worse for us in the future.
Though I mean, it's the same. Yeah.
Well, the problem is also unless we stop Va from just going to the circle and kicking it. We can't just simply walk past it with Vaugh's
I'm not gonna lie,
attraction.
I think Vaugh's been corrupted by Sesbi and Lex anyway, so. But
What? What about it, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. The deal might come in handy.
Hold on, we'll write this down. We gotta write out something so that it looks good on paper.
I think
And
that
then
if
say it.
if you have a legitimate contract,
I mean, I could write a legit contract. I have the paper and everything.
that's
That's what
true.
I'm saying.
So what should the wording be then?
That's what we gotta
Should we
Let's go.
okay,
Try and set
so should so Va, how about I say this, Va, would you like to share with the group what the potential outcome might be here? Or are you keeping that to yourself? I know what it is,
Huh?
so I can,
What? Huh?
I know what
Sorry.
it is because David said it out loud.
I could share with the rest of the group what the idea was, but I want to give you the chance here. Would you like to share your little ploy here? Because I'm not necessarily against it,
My ploy?
but
But
Guys,
I think that sorry, David was sending me things. I think
he's
that we
almost in
should have some ground rules.
Now here's the thing, guys.
The safe word
you
is
don't
peanut butter.
Oh my god, bro. Here's the thing, you guys don't understand what she's telling me. She's telling me
yeah,
that her words are her contract. And so if one of us frees her, then she is ours. Like she's
bound to the
she's
person. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
We'll just, for the sake of some people here, we'll just say they're bound to you, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that about it? The wording? Yeah.
Um yeah. Hold on.
Wait, so there's I think the only I'm trying to think of just ways to word it so that like basically protecting us from ill intent.
Oh my god.
Even if like this
Oh
say
god. What happened?
Just to keep everyone in the loop, you see that she is sitting down in the circle now, looking at Bria.
Cool. What if I
Julia, what
asked you,
happened?
or what if I asked you respectfully to like back up?
give me a good reason why.
Tell me why.
Hold on, something. Okay, my chair is sounding weird, like it's breaking somehow, even though it's literally not. Anyway, I just think you're worrying her, and there's no need. There's no
Give me the
need for
potion and
that.
we'll talk.
Va, I want to okay. I want to telepathically message Va something here, right? Va, listen.
What?
This
Oh, this is so good.
this succubus, right now, like, us adventurers, right? We, right here, would be able to do nothing to stop her from doing what she wants to do if she is freed. There is no reason for her to think that at all. She is. Listen. I'm willing to help you go through with this, but we have to we have to be rational about it, okay? Don't just believe her. I need you to put on your big girl pants and you need to think about it, okay?
Girl, she's. I.
This, oh my, I love this so much. I do feel bad for the people that don't get to see these messages, but this is my. You know, this also like making you guys turn on Lawson in the other campaign. This is so much better than that. Even I'm gonna fracture this party by the end of tonight.
listen, Berea, from the glimpse that I got into. Oh, by the way, technically, David, with detect thoughts, you could make an intelligence check to try to end the spell when I probed deeper.
This is that one, so.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I forgot about that. Okay, listen.
Oh my god.
Listen. I'm willing. I'm willing to free her. All right? But you need to be smart. I'm sure that oh my god, this is just
Dude.
nothing I'm saying is getting through to you, is it?
Well, Lawson, I hope you know
already-
the entire time you've been talking, I've been making sure to send her messages to keep her distracted. So,
Just like I
legitimately, I've sent her so many messages just to make sure she is not listening to you.
Alright, question. How important is Vaz input?
Not important. Just ignore
what the
her.
fuck?
Yeah,
What the
guys, how important is Vaz input?
I think she's
Do we
completely
need
being
Vaz to be the
persuaded.
one to make the deal?
I think we should not make her have the deal because I think with how things are going, she's gonna misword it.
I think
No, guys, if you
Listen.
here's the thing. I would love to set her free. I would love to have her. If you
Okay,
just
yeah, I know you would because
You
you want
know,
to have your you want to have
most
your
of us
lesbian
don't have a
fantasy,
problem
aka
with setting the free. The problem is you're gonna fall for it.
Okay, so
so if
You're not in a
here's a
clear
proposition I
mind.
have
You're
for
the
what we
last
can add
person
to a
who can
deal.
do this.
Here's a proposition that we can add to the deal. We can make it so you will not use us for your own personal gain unless we consent of sound body and mind.
David. I would like to speak telepathically to the succubus, David, but I don't know if you want to drag me into another VC for that.
Okay,
Just
hold
direct
on.
message me.
Hold on, guys. Bad timing.
Yeah,
I have to use the restroom really quickly.
Well, give
Well,
this Boston time to yap to the succubus.
This might be a little bit of a chat, David. I kind of
Okay,
I
fine. We'll
wanted
go to the abyss. We'll go to the abyss.
Yeah. I get to be. Okay, basically.
Honestly, you might need to watch the VOD back just so you can watch me interfering with you so bad there. I am working overtime to make Berea as conflicted as possible. I honestly feel kind of bad because I kind of feel like I am just straight up emotionally manipulating her at this point. All right, what do you want to talk about?
That's pretty in character for a succubus. Listen, I would like to address the succubus. I'd be like, listen, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the intrusion into your mind. As you know, I have seen that creature that went past. That is something that's very deeply concerning to all of us, and it's a more pressing matter on hand here. But knowing that things like that are around, I ask, can you blame me for wanting to be cautious? Because I'm sure that you understand, right? I I am willing to free you. I'm willing to let my companion free you, specifically because you seem to have taken a liking to her. I just need to know, will I need to know, will you genuinely keep your word without a contract? is basically what I want to know, and I want to if I need to make another roll to probe deeper to see if she genuinely means that on, detect thoughts, I will, or
No, it's an out one. It's fine.
yeah, okay,
Your friend is as moldable as clay. So yes, any deal I would make with her. And you know the truth. To me, I am not a devil. Written contracts mean nothing to me. There are no more strong-willed than my word alone. If it eases your friends to use a written contract, so be it.
hmm I see. Oh man. I mean, that's what matters now that we figured it out is that them making all these contracts and shit does not matter. It's really funny.
Well, it's not that it doesn't matter. It's just to her. I mean, to devils it does matter, but to demons and
The
fiends
devils
it
it does,
doesn't make any
yeah,
sense. It doesn't
like
make any
that's what
difference.
I'm saying. It doesn't make any difference to her. Like
Yeah,
we
to
can
her,
write it, but
it's her word, and that's it. That's all that really matters. Is her word.
hmm
But she does seem to actually put stock in what she does say. From what you
yeah.
can from your probing your thoughts.
hmm
So she probably would not immediately just attack you guys for no good reason. If there was a reason, she would probably break her word if there was a good enough reason, but it would need to be a good reason.
I see. Um,
And also, you can tell that she is worried about the other thing because her abilities wouldn't work on it.
I see. Um, all right. I'm gonna have to say, unfortunately, as you can tell with my potential exasperation with my companion, I completely agree. I agree with you. She is unfortunately very moldable. She doesn't have a lot of insight when it comes to these things, but I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to overlook it. I'm willing to free you. I ask that for now the main focus on it be um I don't know if we necessarily need to just leave. I know obviously that with the creature you saw that your talents might not be as applicable, but I think that let's see. I think that I think we're both in a situation here that could be mutually beneficial for us. And I just ask that you take it a little easy on my companion. Um
Very well.
yeah,
How about this deal? If you free me, your companion will be able to use my services 13 times. In that time frame, I will stay close by. I will not harm any of you. But after that 13, I am free to go and anywhere of my own choosing. So essentially, you would get 13 uses of her dominate person ability, and then after that, she
I
would
see.
leave.
I see.
And again, it would be 8 hours of us having control over someone, and she wouldn't count failures against that, against the total number of uses.
How kind of her.
And also,
um
also,
mhm.
don't blame your friend. Everyone has their attractions. And
Well,
as she says that, you watch it for a quick second. She changes forms to something completely different. She suddenly looks human. She's wearing like a red dress with like blonde hair, and then she changes back to her real form. So
I
yeah,
suppose I suppose you're right. Um I I see no problem with this deal. Let me just convey this to my friends here, just to bring them up to speed with what's going on here, and I think that I think that'll work for us. I think it'll be good. Okay. Thank you, Pookie.
You know, saying encounters.
Hello.
Hi guys, we're back. So,
Hey.
Va, I have a proposition.
What?
Yeah, Va doesn't have any funny stuff, does she? Everybody else kind of has funny stuff, and Va has
the
nothing
fuck?
on.
The
What the
potion.
fuck does that mean? What do you mean
Va
funny
has the
stuff?
potion, but like,
What do you mean
listen,
funny
listen,
stuff?
listen, listen, listen,
What
listen,
do you
listen, listen,
mean?
listen.
I can't believe
Well,
you just.
Bria, I mean Lawson, that is her goal in this whole situation is to get funny stuff. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, then she has something to give.
DJ,
So,
what about this wording that I got right now? What do you think that'll?
I still feel like it's vague is the concern.
here's what
But
I'm going to say
what do you
right.
got, Lawson?
Here's what I'm going to say right now. This what we're dealing with is a succubus, right? Correct? Do we know? You guys know about contracts. You know a little bit about,
Yeah.
like, for example, devils have to uphold their contract for the most part. Much,
Where are
but
you going with this?
I'm saying what I'm saying here is that that I have determined that she has offered a deal, and I have determined that she intends to stand by her word for it. And even if we write up a contract, it would only ease you guys. It wouldn't actually mean anything.
That's what we figured because like we've been discussing like we have the short term incentive. We don't really have a long term incentive.
So
Or a
what
So
does the succubus want that they're saying will be enough for them?
the proposition is, if our if our Sesbian over here decides to free her, that she will, in the time that she is freed, remain relatively close by, and Va will be able to call upon her 13 times to employ her abilities, and after the 13th time, that she will be free to go and do what she pleases.
Its specific wording was she would go wherever she wanted to.
Wherever, yeah.
Oh, so basically it's saying that she just have a limited range of where she can go until that 13th time.
Yeah, she would stay close by.
She would stay relatively close by to us, yes, and then she's able to go where she pleases. Yeah. I have no objections to this deal.
Yeah, unfortunately, it sucks to say, but I think we're just not strong enough to be in an advantage point.
Yeah. Also, there is, like, as you said, there's no way we can guarantee your safety because they can just say, "Womp womp, I'm fighting you now."
Yeah.
So,
That is true, but I feel like it would be a worse situation to have a grudge than it would be.
this is the best we got.
So
Yeah, because like the contract that I got like thought out, it would work if the succubus knew that we were stronger than her, but that's probably not the case.
oh no.
Yeah, we can always fake it till you make it.
No, we cannot.
Okay.
I mean, one of the two people will be.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I
What?
don't know what you're supposed to be listening for. I think that that's an acceptable deal, and I'm willing to I'm willing to let that play out if you guys think that is.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like we
Hey,
let her
I'm all
out.
for it.
We just have to pray that she's telling the truth. I think at the end of the day, that's the situation we're in. And
Bro,
also,
David, why are you
I
sending all
think
those pictures of that man?
Because they're all Balkan countries, so I'm seeing how many Balkan countries I can find with Ostelfo in the gifts.
Yeah. Also,
so far most of them.
also, I can definitely see that just walking past is completely off the table. I think having a being we know is most likely stronger than us, having a grudge on us, is not good.
Well, hey, I think if somehow it ended up walking past, you guys might not have a fun time. She might let me go.
David, did you see the new anime?
Sorry for you guys.
I think you'd be our first target.
Not now, Lawson.
I would be a first
Talk
target.
about it
You're
after
easy
this.
pickings.
She wouldn't hurt me. I would want to let her out, but if you guys dragged me out of here and I couldn't get the chance, she'd go after you guys.
Listen, that's what she wants you to think. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. To put this in
of a sexual energy. I am a rock.
To put this in very literal words, Berea, words that you could even consider a quote. You are very moldable.
What's your? I mean, the first score was Clay. What was your? What's your charisma, Korg?
It's not great. It's a +1. I have a 13.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, no. Here's the thing. If the Succubus ever did anything and I have to make a charisma save, I am so incredibly fucked.
Oh yeah.
You guys remember I
would willingly fail it.
No, but Lawson,
saying.
you have Glinda to just kind of slap you out of it if anything happens.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think you'd be more worried about Glinda at this point.
Yeah, would I have advantage? Because I have.
No, you would just have to take damage anytime you make a charisma save.
Every time you get persuaded,
out of
Glinda just slaps you out of it, and then you take a melee hit.
D4 like every time.
Oh my god, I'm immune to being charmed.
Immune to being charmed, but you take a D4 every time you get charmed.
You're so right.
Okay. No, it's not necessarily being charmed. Just anytime you start simping over someone that's not her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the downside. You get like a sort of safety net full of charms and stuff. But if you willingly do stuff, more damage.
So
Okay.
So I think we're fine with the deal. I think that this is the best we're gonna get out of it, and I fully believe that Helen will keep her word. I mean, maybe that's a dumb decision, but I mean, what other choice do we have, really? So, Va, if no one else has anything, I assume Va can go disturb the circle.
So she already Jesus. You told her about this, right? And
I proposed it.
You proposed it.
Yes. She is smiling very broadly at you.
I would know that you did because you're very smart. So yeah.
So, Vi, you gonna break the circle?
Yeah.
Korg, you just gonna let her go?
I mean, we've discussed.
All right. She walks up, and Va, you break the circle. Oh, also, while they were conversing in their head, by the way, Helen for a brief moment took on the form of a human woman with blonde hair and a red dress, but then quickly went back to her normal form. By the way, if you're just curious. So yeah, the circle breaks, and you watch as she walks forward, and I guess there's no way she can test to see if she has her powers, so she just walks out of the circle for now. And that's where we end this, and that's where we'll end it.
No.
Alright. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is honestly probably the most watchable episode, shockingly. Although, oh my god, it's 4 hours long. Well,
Yeah,
That,
watchable.
that one encounter took about an hour and a half.
But brother, let me tell you, it was
But it
so
was-
fun being
yeah.
over here. How many messages did I send to her?
Maria,
Wait,
Maria, can you send a screenshot to General of all the messages that David sent to you?